I want my money back is hilarious. Oh man. All right, what's up? Let's see. Instagram post is live. Perfect. All right, close that out. Pull up the stream on YouTube so I can see the chat. Let's see how the audio sounds. Perfect. All right. Sounds wonderful. All right, what's up, everyone? Wow, Stud Sidious is still around. That's crazy. What's up, Scott Davis? With the M&R Face membership. That's crazy. Thank you. Welcome, Gentle Squirrel. I want to say Squirrel so bad. What's up? Piano Man Streams is in here. Wow, a lot of familiar faces. Sam Russell. What's up, Just Yuri? Building an MTT mock. Very nice. Howdy to Ty B. Howdy to Ty B. What's up, Adam? What's up, Adam? Welcome in to the stream. How's it going? All right. Well, to put it simply, I got a little burst of inspiration today at some point. Over under 20 parts breaking. Hopefully, pray to God under. Pray to God under, right? So, yeah, I got a little burst of inspiration today, and I was like, I should do a good old classic building stream, building the we are so back, building the MTT here from 2014, because I've got the, you're not gonna be able to see it. I've got the 2020 version, 2000 version at the bottom, 2007 version up there, and I have never ever owned, used. I think I've seen it once in person at a convention, the 2014 set. So I kind of wanted to like document my experience of building it, basically. So yeah, welcome in everyone to the stream. Appreciate you all chatting. So definitely, obviously, gonna answer questions, chat with you all throughout the stream. Obviously, can't read and respond to everyone, but whatever you want to talk about, I will try to get to. Why 720p? Because I'm not paying. It's $40 a month to pay for StreamYard. $40 a month. I probably spend $40 on a lot of stuff that would be less useful than this, honestly. But we'll see. If I actually start streaming, I'll pay the $40. Like if I stream more than once every 6 months, I'll bite that bullet. But I think they increased the price because I don't remember it being that expensive. They had to have increased the price. I don't know why my camera's here. Don't need it. It's done. Done with that for most of the day. Sam does stuff with the membership. Thank you. It says use Streamlabs. It's free. Oh, well, no, I do have OBS, and I could also use Stream. I use Streamlabs OBS actually when I stream COD on Twitch. And so, no, I'm very familiar with that. It's just I usually don't like using that on Mac. Like historically for me, it hadn't been very good. Maybe that's changed. It's been a long time since I've actually used it on Mac. But I've tried to avoid that because of my like experiences a long time ago. I'm talking like 5 years ago at least. So I think maybe I will try to revisit that, but I have like a simple setup here with my laptop, just like to put the camera on, and my fancy setup is like immovable upstairs for my gaming and everything, and it has the nice camera set up to it. What's up, howdy? Definitely having a great day. That's why I decided to stream. I was just feeling that good. But yeah, so I have the gaming setup upstairs, and that's not really movable or mobile, and I wanted to stream in here, so I just kind of bit the bullet on that, but anyway, yeah, at some point I will reconsider that and see what I can do. Well, I have big news. I don't know if I should share my big news yet, but I have big news. I'm pregnant. No, I'm kidding. I don't know if I should share my actual big news. It's good. It's good. It's insane. Like I didn't expect it to happen, but it's unplanned, some would say. No girlfriend. No. So happy for you. appreciate it, Arthur Morgan. Oh man, back in the land. No, I wish Lego did like me, but I don't like the ambassador program. Certainly, I think it's run poorly by bad people that treated me poorly. So it is what it is. Anyway, what really happened is I'm moving, which I didn't think would happen this soon. I had like, yeah. That's the real news. I don't think anyone. I didn't read every chat, but I don't think anyone said that. Where to? Not too far, not too far. I'm still gonna be in Florida, still in like the Orlando area. Basically, an opportunity came up, and I was like, I can gain about 1,000 square feet of house space. No, the HOA did not kick me out. That's funny though. Gain about 1,000 square feet of house space, and for not all that much trouble. And so I said YOLO, and I'm gonna move. Not in a rush to move, but no, I'm not being. I own my house. I'm not being evicted. Um, but yeah, so I'm actually gonna rent out the house that I'm in now, so it'll offset the cost. Right, that was kind of part of the consideration. And what I the basically like I don't know. I wasn't like gonna buy anything. I don't know if you guys have seen my vlogs recently. I literally just did my garage floor with epoxy. And then like 2 days later, I was like, oh, I should probably buy this house. This is a really good idea for me. And I was really upset about that garage floor. I'm really upset about that garage floor now. Like really upset. I'm gonna have to do it again at the new house. I'm gonna have to. So yeah. On my shelves, garage or guard what? Garage. I should say garage. But it's spelled garage. Whatever. Moving vlogs. Yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, no, I had zero intention of moving, buying a house, doing anything crazy. And then what's up, Mohammed? I want to see my room is crazy. Oh man. Hey, you come by anytime. Hey, Mohammed. Actually, I've been meaning to text you. I was gonna wait until I was a month in. I started on May 25th, and today is June 20th. So we're close June 19th. So we're close enough to a month. I've been lifting 2 or 3 times a week for a month, Mohammed. All right. So I didn't want to tell you like a weekend because I'm like, nah, I need to wait. I need to wait until it's like a real thing, and it's a real thing now. So just like whenever you get here, we can arm wrestle, among other things, I'm sure. Moving is bigger news than land. I think it's a good thing for me. I think, yeah. I mean, I think it's a very good like life move. It's not what I thought I would be doing because I only moved out of my parents' house 2 years ago and got this house. But like I said, without going into too much detail, it was a good opportunity. I thought it would be good for me. That'd be good for my YouTube channel to like have the extra space in my collection, certainly to space out, and it would buy me some extra time, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to explain that, I guess, but buy me some extra time with space. Basically, that's probably the best way to say it, I guess. Anyway, buy me some extra time on space, and then with the ability to like rent out the current house that I'm in, it would be a good money move, So I said, screw it. Basically, does that mean Jared will move in? No one's moving in with me. No. Why would that be your how is that your takeaway from all that? New shelves. I'm definitely bringing these shelves. They're coming with me. I'm interested to see what I can do. We'll see. Like the space is a little bit different, but very similar, I guess. Like it's rooms with windows, right? You promised. I lied. But yeah, I think we'll be able to do like one room where it's completely wraparound display. So we'll see. I probably still won't move for like 2 months, maybe a month and a half. I don't know. I'm not in a rush to like move since I don't have to like, yeah. So I should probably do a house tour before I move out, right? Would you guys rather that? Like, I guess it probably makes sense. It's like, oh yeah, this was a short-lived era in my life that I thought would last longer, but we're moving on to something else, That would probably be the deal with that, I think. I think I missed some pieces here. I'm all over the place building this wrong for sure. For sure. What did you miss? I bought a house on whatnot. Jesus Christ, Mohammed. Beware the brittle brown. We're not quite to the brown yet, so we have avoided it thus far. I already had a mock room. That wasn't very useful, as it turns out. So I don't know. I'm still gonna have all the same stuff, so it's got to go somewhere. We'll figure that out. But yeah, the mock. Oh, I built 2 of these. I'm an idiot. All right. Well, I literally mindlessly built 2 of the same thing when I didn't need to. That's crazy. Can I rent out your bedroom? No, you can't. I hope the brittle brown in this set is not that bad. Oh, it's that bad. I just put these together and immediately heard a crack. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. That's a little scary. A little bit scary. All right. That's that. Okay. And then we need to do this without messing anything else up. Oh boy. Thank you, Miles. Appreciate it. Peanut brittle. I know. What's up, Wiley? Who you rooting for in the NBA Finals? I mean, I don't really care who wins. I don't have a rooting interest, honestly. My new editor that I hired is a Pacers fan, so I hope the Pacers win for him. But otherwise, I have like no dog in the game, dog in the fight, whatever. So I'm honestly, I have hardly watched any of it. I'm pretty uninterested, I guess, which is crazy, but I just kind of am. Just kind of down about Tatum not playing for a year. It just sucks. So just like disassociate with all of it. Pretty much what I've done. Summer streams are so bad. It does. It feels nice. Got good vibes. So we got Cut the Craggle in here. That's crazy. Next Brick Attack's gonna comment. Guaranteed. Say his name 3 times in the mirror. Did I see Moist Critical shout you out? Yeah, you need to watch my second most recent Ask M&R. I kind of discussed that a little bit. It was very funny to me. Well, I will never go to Brick Fair Virginia again. I don't do the Brick Fair events. I'm completely out on them for life. They've lost my business, and we'll leave it at that. Do I still play Call of Duty? Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, yes. It's a good time, though. It's a good time. Do I think anything will be worth... The M&R situation is crazy. Anything will be worth getting with double VIP points for this week or whatever? We ordered a couple more Django Slave 1s to give away on Whatnot. That's what we bought for double VIP points, like the business, I guess. When I say we, like Jared and I told Jared, I'm like, just order this stuff. But as far as like, I don't know, normal buys, like anything that you think wouldn't be on sale is the only thing you should buy for double VIP points. Otherwise, you're going to save more money just straight up buying it elsewhere at 20% off, you know. Obviously 10% of VIP points is not better than 20% off of cold hard cash. So you got to do that kind of calculation in your head. So like maybe like the store exclusives, like the Amazon store exclusives or the UCS sets, stuff like that is a maybe, but even Amazon store exclusives a lot of time get big discounts on like Prime Day, which is coming up, I think. So, you know, I would like, you know, run that calculation in your head. I don't think there's anything in particular that I would jump out of my bed for to run for double VIP points. Like you probably would have been getting a better deal on May 4th with the promos and everything and things you could sell to get money back. But yeah, that would be my like kind of quick 2 cents on it. What's up, Nick? Says before this year, I was beginning to lose hope in a blue MTT or Slave 1. Now we get both back to back, even 2 Slave 1s. I know, right? It's kind of crazy. You go 20 years without a Django Fett Slave 1 and then you get 2 in the same year. It's a pretty wild like split, you know? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let's see what do we got next piece here. Beautiful. I'm 12 pieces in. Not really, but might pick up the Ferrari. Yeah, fair. The Trevi Fountain. Nice. I should have waited for double VIP points, I guess, because I haven't built any of these, but the blue Corvette, and I also bought this. I want to do videos on both of these. So if you watch my vlog, you know I bought these, I guess. I canceled my Bricklink Designer Program pre-orders and pre-ordered to get double VIP points. That's crazy. They should just automatically retroactively add that, I guess, but that would cost them a lot of money, so I'm sure that's not a solid business plan. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have some GCC 327 helmets once the set comes out. I think he's waiting to find out like what color it is exactly to make sure they print the right color for the upgrades, but yeah, we'll definitely have some better versions of the 327 helmets because those are once again unfortunately going to be bad. Thoughts on the commando droids being included in the new MTT? All right, so I'm kind of blanking. So like, you know, it's cool and not cool when they do these like hodgepodge type of sets. Like this is a good example of that, where like this scene with like the Naboo security guard, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Obi-Wan, like these especially Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, certainly did not encounter an MTT like this on Naboo. Technically, they encountered one like pretty early on that they ducked under or whatever, but different scene, right? They didn't like battle the droids on Naboo like this. They were busy working on Darth Maul. But But yeah, so you end up with like a set like that. What was the example here that he had brought up? Shoot, now I'm blanking. Oh right, the commando droids. I'm pretty sure. So like, obviously the box art is like Felucia or whatever, and it's this weird kind of mixture of things, and yeah, it's kind of all over the place. But as far as like, but as far as how did I know to do that? The commando droids specifically, I'm pretty sure they were in the Clone Wars, um, on the bridge scene with like the Electro Bridge or whatever it is, when they were trying to get to what's the spider guy? Not the spider guy. Admiral Trent. Was it Admiral Trench? No, it was the other one. Someone's gonna say it. What's the other guy's name? Green dude. It's got like robotic stuff all around it. What is his name? Wat Tambor. Yes, thank you, Venator. I'm pretty sure it's the one with Wat Tambor, and I'm pretty sure commando droids are involved in that. So the commando droid looks like they have a new torso mold in the leaks. I didn't look close enough. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to that. I was just like, oh, commando droid, cool. So, well, they just used regular battle. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. They just used regular battle droid torsos originally. I can't imagine they would change that. I don't. I think some people overanalyze some of that stuff, and they're like, "Oh, is this new?" It's like, no, it's just the same thing they've been using. But maybe I'm also off base there. I didn't stare at it myself. So, am I like a page off here? Did I like skip a page and come back or something? This feels weird. Have I done a review of the MTT from 2000? No, I haven't. Actually, that's what I spent a little bit of my day trying to track down here. So I have opened and built the 2000 MTT already. This is an empty box. When I did that, I recorded my unboxing, but I didn't like do all of, and I probably recorded some box shots or whatever. Even if I didn't, I can get box shots now. But what I can't get back is the unboxing process to like, show the unboxing. So I'm trying to find that footage on my SD cards or on my hard drives, and I have not been able to find it. And I'm getting worried that I've lost it or deleted it at some point. And so before I can review, like, because we basically made a list with all the new sets coming out. So I was like, we have all the reviews of the new sets that are coming out on August 1st. Then we've got catch-up reviews. So these are like reviews of this set, like reviews of sets that I'm about to review the newest version of. They also need to be done, right? So like the 3 turbo tanks, I need to do my new modern review of the UCS ATST, which I was also going to build today. Maybe we'll see how the stream goes. And then the 2 MTTs, right? It's 2000 and 2014. Those are the catch-up reviews like of prior versions of the summer sets that I need to do. And then comparisons. But like, okay, so anyway, the MTT, I might have to buy another sealed one to show the unboxing of for the review and then just sell it after, which I shouldn't lose very much money on. But I'm a little miffed about that. We'll see what happens there. I'm not sure. Live chat. There we go. Can I buy a set off you, please? I mean, if you want to, we sell stuff on Whatnot, but a lot of the stuff that you'll like see me like review, I'm not selling. Like all that stuff is for me type of stuff, just kind of depends. What's up, Solo Edits? Welcome to the stream. Thank you. Appreciate it. How much should I pay for tie crawler? I have no idea. I'd have to look at. I did an oopsie. Can you guys hear me? No, I like accidentally like refreshed the page or something. Y'all still hear me, right? Gulp. My package from you arrives tomorrow. Good. Guys, Ryan is going to be streaming Counter-Strike soon. Heads up. Oh, geez. Heads up is crazy. But yeah, so I'm excited. Vlog content when I move will be fire, I'm sure. Again, I think we had a lot of good stuff the last time I did. I just was not expecting to move at any point in the next few years. It was not on my to-do list, but good opportunity came up. I also think it's like, you're supposed to buy more real estate. That's what everyone says. So I did what everyone says to do. That's supposed to make you, well off, I guess. How do I donate? I think there's a super chat button if you want to donate, but you really don't have to. I appreciate it, but you can just chat. I'll read your chat. Well, there's a lot of chats, but you don't have to spend money to read chats. Are you gonna do another stream with TOT soon? Yeah, if they invite me on. So whenever. I'm kind of busy these days, but I'm sure we can get a time set up. When are we going to see another worst of best? Probably by the end of summer, hopefully. I really am focusing on like summer set content though and stuff. So I don't know. Let's see. Put that there. Gentle Squirrel gifted a membership. Wow. Thank you. I don't know who got it, but thank you. It doesn't say who got it. It's not like Twitch, I guess. Usually you can see who got it. Have I seen the pic of Kenobi? Yeah. It looks just like the picture that leaked originally. Looks nice. Nice figure. Still the same gray fig. Doesn't excite me, you know what I mean? Because it's just already exciting, already seen it. Which are you more excited for, the MTT or the turbo tank? The MTT, by a pretty wide mile margin. Yeah. Muhammad, don't you have something to do? Like anything besides troll poor people in my chat? I don't think monetization is on the stream. Oh, no. Well, I'll see if I can figure that out in a minute. I am buying a new house. The offer got accepted, so technically my like loan's not approved, I guess, or it is a pre-approved, but like we're going, technically something could happen, so I really probably shouldn't say anything, but like nothing's gonna happen, you know what I mean? So, why do you say the MTT? Okay, this MTT is not okay. To be very clear, I guess this MTT, I guess, like technically is not worse than the one from 2000, right? Like obviously the one from 2000 is like atrocious by today's standards. And I'll say it in my review. Let me know what you guys think about this. This is what I kind of like had the epiphany on today. This MTT was the very first set that ever came out that you can unequivocally say, and that's without any possible counter argument. There's no denying it, that this was worse than the prior version of itself, right? So obviously it's better. It's not worse than 2000. It's still better than that. But every model, like each one would be better than the last. Each one would be better than the last. And I came to the realization today that this set is the first one that is absolutely not better than the last. The only other contenders, because to this point, they were only like, this is 15 years in, by the way. To this point, there had only been a few downsizes. The two that come to mind are the Star Destroyer and the ATTE. Those were the two main downsides at the time. 2013 Star Destroyer, 2014 ATTE. So 2013 ATT might have been the first downsize. No, technically the 2010 ATAT was a downsize. So but it was still a way better model than 2003. Not even close. So anyway, this was the first one that I think, like, you can make the argument that the 2014 Star Destroyer, which came out, I think, a couple months before this, 2014 Star Destroyer, maybe it was the same time, I can't remember, 2014 Star Destroyer or the 2013 ATTE are worse than their predecessors. But this is the one that I think unquestionably, no argument to be made, no discussion to be had, is worse. And so I look at the set kind of as like the first of like what we've been seeing for 10 years, where like not everything is always better anymore. And that's something that some people are very okay with, right? Like you can go online and find plenty of people defending Lego at every corner for anything that's even questionable, right? But I don't know, I just think this was the first one that I look at and I'm like, yeah, this was where it turned. This is where they hit the brakes, so yeah, I think it's a very interesting like point there in 2014, because 2014 also, like, interestingly enough, is the last year that I consider to be part of the golden era of Lego Star Wars, which would range from 2005, what's up, JJ, 2005 to 2014. What about the turbo tank downsize? The turbo tank was not downsized until 2016. The turbo tank from 2005 to 2010 was bigger and better, and then from 2010 to 2016 got smaller. So, but yeah, that's Interesting set for a lot of reasons. I'm interested. I've only ever seen the pictures of it. I think I've seen it in person once, but I don't really recall that. So, and my experience personally is with the 2007 MTT. And pretty much anyone that has a brain considers that to be the best MTT. I'm at my local gym and I'm going to take off soon. Hey, well, have a good time at the gym. That's a good one. Get a good lift in. But yeah, so I saw someone say this. I was just like looking around at like online sentiment of MTTs in the past, like, I don't know, in the like last week. I was just looking back at like historical comments and stuff from years ago. And I saw someone say, and it's the funniest thing to me when people do this kind of qualifier thing, but they were like, the 2014 MTT would be so good if the 2007 one didn't exist. And it was like, that was their way of defending this. And I'm like, yes, if the better one didn't exist, this would be the best one. You got it. Great. Like, I don't know how that's relevant or important to say. Like, it's just silly to me. It's like, I don't know, they just announced a new Corvette. And it's like, well, if the new Corvette didn't do 1,250 horsepower, the regular one would be better, would be the best or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's like a dumb way to like say anything, in my opinion. I don't know. I hope I haven't done that. 86% yapping, 14% building. Are we counting? Is that the accurate count? Unpopular opinion, but none of the turbo tanks made have been great. All right, you take that. That 2010 turbo tank, you don't even know. How many turbo tanks do you own? You got to own some before you can talk. Nothing's better than the C8. That's the dream car. Little baby blue action. This baby blue is crazy, but it would probably be too flashy to actually drive around. I think I would feel weird in that, but it's very cool. Can't believe Chevy stopped making Camaros. I don't have any. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they would, but isn't that the Transformer car too? That's a big money car there. All right, let's see. Let me think about this real quick. Someone said monetization is turned off. Let's find out. It says monetization's on, but I don't see like the super chat thing anywhere. Let's see, edit maybe. I know you got ads. Yeah. Someone was saying they got an ad, but like someone said they wanted to donate and like there's no button for it or something. So we'll figure it out if we can. If not, whatever. It's cool. Save your money. I want a Ford F-150 because my dad used to drive it. There you go. That's like, yeah, that's always a good reason to buy a car, especially if you got experience with it. You like it. It's very safe. Brickworld next year. That's the plan. I just didn't have time this year. I had way too much going on. Still have way too much going on. It's kind of been something I've kind of noticed in the past maybe 6 months is like, I just keep getting busier and I will never run out of things to do. So it's a bad realization. Okay. Because I want to review every LEGO Star Wars set and I have a ton of them sealed in my house. So it's like, well, there's always another one to do. Am I going to Comic-Con? No. Appreciate it, GorillaTube. Yeah, I mean, I hired an editor, a couple months ago, basically. All right, here we go. First brown pieces, guys. Well, I did the grill piece, but first large brown plates. Let's see if they crack. They fold into a million bits. How do I'm on the wrong edit page, I feel like. Not where I meant to be. I mean, yeah, we could get a Commander Wolf basically any year at this point. It would not be surprising. That's not where I want to be either. Maybe it is analytics. Okay, there it is. Maybe I have super chats turned off for my channel. I don't know. Paid promotion. This is a paid promotion video. LEGO sent me the set for free. No, I'm kidding. The B1 Battle Droid, your favorite character in Star Wars. Nice. What's up, Evan? Doing well, man. Doing well. Hashtag ad. Hashtag ad. What's up, Kristen? Playing Battlefront while watching. Very nice. All right, let's try these brown pieces out real quick. We got to try this. See if they're gonna snap. My phone out of the way there. Oh, please don't. Okay. All right. First one. So far, so good. Second one. Oh, they feel so perfect. It's not even tight. Oh, it's so good. So smooth. All right. These ones I'm a little bit more worried about. Oh boy. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'll cuss on stream if these break. I can't even look. Please. Ah, I hear it. Let me look at it. Oh, it definitely cracked on the inside. Oh man, that's brutal. Here we go. It begins. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it. It is on this one. You see a little crack there? Oh yeah, you can. Only the best is good enough. Please go live more than once in a century. I know. I'll try. We'll see. If I enjoy it. The brittle brown. That's what it doesn't get its name for nothing. Doesn't get its name for nothing. All right. We'll see. We might have to switch over to the ATST if all the pieces are gonna break. I really just thought, I don't know why I thought, today I'd get lucky with that. Just maybe not though. This is 2014 MTT, but yes, same one you're thinking about. This thing's so tight. So the new one, by the way, we counted some studs. The new one is about 4 or 5 studs longer, and that's not including the guns on the very front, like these. So the actual like body of the MTT, front to back, bumper to bumper, is about 4 or 5 studs longer. And so I was just kind of staring at the design, and I think it's the best designed MTT. The 2007 MTT will probably still reign supreme because it's just so much bigger and can do so much more and still is very clean. But I think the design, like for about the same size, the change in design, how much better the Clone Wars one is, and, ignoring the color even, right? Like it's not even the point of that whole statement. The design, the way it's constructed just looks so much cleaner, so much smoother, so much less janky. I just feel like they've done such a better job. So yeah, I was also listening to, so I obviously, of course, been in the game a long time. I made a video back in 2014 when this set like leaked. It leaked at the LEGO store Budapest in Hungary. And I made a video like talking about the set, and I was like, they should have just scrapped the set and released something else. That's what I said. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. How did I meet Jared? We were in like kindergarten. I don't know the exact moment there, but school, very young age, and then like youth baseball and all that fun stuff. But yeah, ever consider buying a jet ski? No. my parents own a jet ski. If I want to ride a jet ski, I will ask him to tow it out to the river, I guess. I never really have the urge though. So not buying a jet ski. I think that's off my desire list. Like I don't want to own a boat either. Sounds like a pain. There's a lot of things I'd rather have. Jet skis are cool though. They are fun to ride. Yeah, I did see the leaked image of Obi-Wan. Favorite childhood set? I like that Anakin Obi-Wan Starfighter the Anakin Starfighter and Vulture Droid that I just reviewed today. I mean, I don't know if I would say the favorite, but it's up there. I mean, it's that is such a great set. I had 2 of them as a kid. Couldn't help myself, I guess. I don't know. I remember buying 2 though. I think one must have broken. That's why I bought the second one or something. But I got noties on. Let's go. 2005 peak year. I know, right? Yeah, it'll just never be. It'll never be as good. It is what it is. You send your newest. Man, the chat's going fast. Thank you guys for chatting, but I can't keep up. All right, Steve says you said in the newest review that the price can't be as low as in the old days because of the piece count. I don't think I said that. So why? Well, okay. Let me reason. Let me see what you're saying first. You said in your newest review that the price can't be as low. Okay, yes. You said in your newest review that the price can't be as low as in the old days because of the piece count. So why won't they make the low piece count build with the new techniques? So I didn't feel like I had like in the review, I didn't really have time to delve deeply into this idea that I kind of threw out there. But basically, it's not necessarily because of just the piece count, but just by happenstance. Okay, let me turn off the studio lighting thing so these don't look so washed. Oh my god, they look washed out. They still look kind of washed out. All right. So like the wings, for example, the front of the wing is just two pieces that are loose with no support. See how they're like that, right? Versus now the design, and there's a sticker on top for design. Versus now, much more intricate, right? No longer a sticker for this little insert of gray design here. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces or whatever for the same thing that two pieces used to do, right? It's still about the same size, but there's much more, it's a much heavier, bulkier model, much stronger as well. So like, yeah, that was that's the short, like quick way to explain what I was getting at there. It's not necessarily just because it has a lot of pieces or whatever, I guess, but that's the quick and dirty explanation. Do you guys like the studio lighting? I don't know. I thought I looked really cool with it. So, all right, let's see if we can figure this other thing out really quick here. Supers. Oh, I have super chats on. I guess I just never turned it back on. Cool. Yes. Interesting. Oh man, that's funny. Why ignoring? I can't read every chat. I'm sorry. I'm not purposefully ignoring you unless I really don't like your question. I guess then I am. But I was trying to read that one. It's gone. It's gone. Probably got toggled off when you had. No, I know, Tyler. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. And I never changed it or even thought to like put it back on. Yeah, I think if you refresh the stream, it'll be there. But why is it the worst MTT? I think it's mid or pretty solid. It's the worst one because it's the one that got worse. It's probably not the worst. I wrote the worst MTT ? So I mean, come on, give me some slack here. Do I need to change the title to second worst maybe ? Just pick up 2 copies of Duel on Peridia for $33.50 each. Nice. Yeah. Walmart clearance, guys. I had someone commented on my Q&A after I said go get your Walmart clearance, and they were like, man, you weren't lying. I went to my Walmart. They did have some great clearance. So go check your Walmarts. They got stuff. Duel on Peridia, Desert Skiff. I saw the Mandalorian helmet actually on clearance today at one of my Walmarts, but it's only some of the clearances are really good. It'd be like 40, 50% off. And then you'll see sets that are like 10% off. And I'm like, all right, that's not a clearance. That's not even a sale or a rollback. For it to be clearance, I think it's got to be 30% off. I think anything less is, not even worth getting out of bed for. But maybe it depends on the set. Maybe you can be swayed by 10%. But usually when something's 10% off, it's usually already 20% off somewhere else on sale. So, anyway. Huge thank you to Luke's Landspeeder with the $2. Says, do you collect any Black Series or Star Wars figs? And thank you as well to Life Bricks, who apparently was partying hard. No, I'm just kidding. At Record Chicago. Thank you for the test. But so I used to collect Black Series pretty heavily for a while. I've mostly stopped, except I bought a couple more a few weeks ago. I'll show you them here in a second. Bought a couple more a few weeks ago. I couldn't help myself. I saw them in Walmart. got to check out the vlog. I saw them in Walmart, and I was just like, I was smitten. I was like, I gotta have these. These are mine. Put them on the shelf, and I haven't put them on the shelf yet, I guess. But let me, after I finish this little step here, I will make good on my promise. Hold on, go find what you need here. All right. Interesting mechanism. All right. I kind of see it. No, wrong way. Wrong way. We'll see. Come on. Gunship for 95. Yeah, I've seen the gunship for like 110 as well. 110 is not worth it because they're already like 112 a lot at like Target and Walmart as like the normal price. I'm really trying not to buy more Black Series though. I sold them all or most of the ones that I owned on Black Friday because I was just like, this is a waste of money, and they just sit in boxes, and I was not keeping them. But can you blame a guy? All right, come on. So yeah. Oh, you don't like the Clone Troopers? Buy a Black Series. I did. It doesn't fill the same void. Reddit opinions crazy. Got another one of those comments on Instagram today. It was very funny. It's like, why don't you just buy Black Series? I'm like, one, I do. Two, that's not the point. I want good Lego figures, not good Black Series figures. All right. Shiloh. Hopefully not the Shiloh. Probably not. Thank you very much. Says, would you like to see another? Oh, would like to see you on another building stream with the TOT boys. Also, they hit 30K subs. It's a lot more than I would have guessed, I guess. But shorts is a powerful, very powerful tool. You can gain a lot of subscribers very quickly with YouTube Shorts. It's like really insane to me how fast you can grow. Like, I mean, I started in 2009 with Lego videos on YouTube, so like it's night and day how different like the platform is, and everything's just night and day different. So that especially like the speed at which you can grow your channel and do things is crazy. So good for them. That is pretty insane. I'm sure they'll get their silver play button one of these days. I'm gunning for gold. All right, let me put this one on the other end here. I think our next bag has more brown. Maybe not yet still. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to end up having to like order a bunch of, every time I get a couple brown pieces, I'm going to like be scared it's going to break. Oh, I just heard one. Why do I stream during the NBA finals? Because I'm not watching them. Celtics ain't playing. I ain't watching. Oh, I hear the little creaks. Oh man, it's scary stuff. Ooh, when more shorts, when I can get my schedule to make sense for more shorts. So we'll get there. It's a matter of oh man, another one. Crack just like that. Remember, Lego paid a bunch of influencers to tell you how Lego is perfect over time, and they crack even brand new out of the bag after only 10 years. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff going on out there. Keep your third eye open. Favorite 2005 set? That's a tough one. Death Star's got to be up there. Sandcrawler's got to be up there, which is crazy that I named two sets that aren't Revenge of the Sith. Imperial Inspection's got to be up. I mean, they're all up there. The Turbo Tank. I really like the Wookiee Attack. Really like that set. It's not even that crazy great. It just like there's something about the colors of it, just the vibes of it. It's just a fun one to me. Wookiee Catamaran. I don't know if I could pick a favorite. I am not looking forward to doing the worst of first for that year. I don't know how I'm going to handle that. That's going to tear me apart. That was going to tear me apart. Brittle Brown strikes back all day, every day here. Favorite 2025. So I will get to the dono messages. I have a list of them. I promise I will get to them. I just also like, still read the regular chat, but I promise if you donate, I will get to you. What was I going to say though? Shoot, favorite 2025 set so far? Probably Django's Slave One, probably. Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be. Has to be. No, there's no way anything else is really competing with that, right? I don't know what you guys think, but Probably Django Slave 1, right? I don't know if everyone else is on the same page. Best 2025 set so far. I guess not including the August stuff, but I don't think anything in the August wave is going to surpass that for me. Okay, I see. Doing it wrong. Oh, what's up, Titus? All right, let me continue on my list here so I'll miss everyone. Gentle Squirrel with the 10 Polish lattes. He says, starter store comparison when? All three of them are sitting upstairs. That'll be a project for the latter quarter of the year, probably. Just because I want to really tackle like the current summer stuff now anyway. And I have a couple more whatnot projects I need to do. That's, all the like important stuff. And then I can worry about the stuff that I missed last year, like the Sith Infiltrator and the Star Destroyers. So I'll get to them. They're just sitting upstairs in a bucket waiting to be built, basically. So one of these days, probably, like if I had to guess, it'd be like a September, October type of thing. Definitely won't be in the next couple of months because I have so many, like, this is the list of every video I want to do with the newer releases. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 August 1st set reviews. I guess that includes the STAP that comes out July 1st. So 9 reviews, 1, 2, 3, 6 catch-up reviews. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 comparisons, and then a wave overview. So a lot of videos that are gonna take some time, plus other stuff that'll like come up throughout that time, that I'm gonna have to allocate my time to. And so yeah, it's hard to get to the starter stores because that's such a big video too. And plus, I also need to review the sets as well. A lot of stuff that's going to go into that, I'm sure. There we go. Not catch up as in the condiment, but you know what I meant. Like rain check review. Is that a better? I don't know. Buy a notebook. I have a notebook. Well, I've written through all my notebooks actually, so I should buy a new one. I'm a big write something down on a piece of paper and then lose it kind of guy. I would not say I'm hyped for the August wave, but I'm certainly excited to dive into the sets, make some content, explore how terrible of an idea that turbo tank was with the Galactic Marines and why the heck would we do that, among other things. The MTT I'm actually kind of excited for. Blackout 2 is not going to be a thing. Oh, we got Stone in here. Uh-oh. Should I just start yelling randomly? Bro, by the way, the comments on your y'all's short of helmet holes is it's so funny every time. The same people like come and defend Lego like Lego's gonna start sending them free Lego sets, and then they start calling you names. Oh, it's the best thing. It's like no amount of name calling is gonna change the fact that Lego makes bad clone troopers. It doesn't matter. You can call me whatever you want. I'm just gonna block you. But yeah, that you're garnering a toxic fan base over there. It's really really toxic. But yeah, no, I just like block them. Screenshot it for the archive, block them. call it a day. Get out of here. Should I buy the UCS TIE Interceptor or wait for the newer sets? I'm not like too high on the UCS TIE Interceptor anymore. I would buy the Slave 1 over that. There's a lot of I would buy the MTT and the Turbo Tank over that. And maybe the MTT, maybe not the Turbo Tank. I don't know. Yeah, I think there's some better things you can buy than the TIE Interceptor, certainly. It's not a bad set. I don't think you'd be unhappy with it, but I also like, I've cooled off on it, Now you win some, you lose some, Nemec. You win some, you lose some. All right. Cyfex with the $5. Thank you. Says, have you ever considered getting someone to model better Phase 2 clone helmets for custom replacements with better helmet holes and visors? Would be very expensive to do. Very, very expensive. We just did a custom mold for the Minecraft crafter custom figs that we've been doing. So we did a custom head mold for the like block head, right? So that we can have all the colors and quantities that we need without any restraints, so on and so forth. Supply chain. And that mold cost us like $5,000, $6,000, $5,500. I can't remember exactly. It was a lot of money. It was a lot more than I thought. And that's just for a basic square head mold. So now you think you want that, and then you want accessories that are going to match that. At my scale, not going to make a lot of sense. At Lego scale, obviously $10,000 is Literally $10,000 to them to fix clone helmets. It's literally me dropping a nickel on the floor. I mean, that's what it is. And people pretend it's this huge investment for them to like change and make things better, you know? So, but yeah, it would be very expensive to do for like any customs maker. And there are some that are doing it, but it's still like, it's not something that I think I want to invest in. No, I haven't reached out to anyone. Did Zaxby sponsor you? No. The ads that YouTube puts up on videos have nothing to do with the creator. Those are based on what you like probably a lot of the time, or it's just kind of random, just kind of depends. So yeah, no affiliation there. Although I do go to Zaxby's every once in a while. Their French fries are finger looking good. They should really get that slogan from KFC because they really are. Finger. Oh, I hear those tiny cracks. Oh, it's so scary. Oh, and I got to do the Death Star reviews. The Death Star videos I probably will do after all the August stuff, but that will also be coming down the pipeline at some point here. Yeah, it's gonna get busy for me. I'm excited about it though. I'm like ready for the challenge. I guess it's probably the best way to look at it. Yeah, the Death Star is supposed to come out, I think, October 1st. Supposed to be $1,000. The leak will be between now and when the set is revealed. Whenever people ask when it will leak, like I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Which between now and when it's revealed. All right. Oh, we did that one. Brunson leads, save for $2, says, do old sets gain value with the new sets being small? Not necessarily, but I mean, sure. I think that could be like a factor, I guess. Like if a new set is bad, then the old set would gain value because like, not just because this thing exists and is small, but like, here's a good example. The MTT. So this new MTT that came out is still kind of small. Basically, it's a supply and demand question. If a new model comes out and it doesn't fulfill that need for people, then a lot of people are going to want to go back and buy the old one that's better if they were waiting to find out, right? They're going to want to go back and buy that old one that they think is better, and therefore it's going to drive more demand towards it, and therefore, yes, it would gain some value or increase in value or whatever. So, yeah, I guess as a byproduct of that, yeah, that can happen. Not necessarily just because it's small, because there are some models that are smaller that people like and are good enough and fill that void for them, but there's plenty of examples in the opposite direction. So. Do I remember you? No. The bat tumbler. Yeah, probably could be a decent example. Happy Canuck, thank you for the 2 Canadians. Says thanks for the Venator tiles from your flash sale. Yes, sir. Hopefully it makes your Venator look so much better, dude. Every time I go upstairs, I've got the Venator upstairs with the stickers on it. Still, I see the stickers on it, and I still cannot believe how bad the stickers look on that set. It is appalling every time I look at it because like. Mentally, I don't think about it and think they look as bad as they do until you go actually look at them, and it's like, oh right, there's a reason that's like the best selling thing on my website. You know, the Venator like printed upgrade kit. It's night and day, and for $15, it took me a while to realize and why they sold so well. I'm like, oh right, $15 to a $630 purchase is basically pebbles. So yeah. I am not the biggest LEGO YouTuber. Definitely not even particularly close. I think a new lightsaber blade would be cool with like a curved edge, but then you would lose the like that piece is so malleable. Is that the right term? It can be used in a lot of different places. So I don't know. I don't think they would do that, but would be kind of cool. Just Yuri, thank you for $2. Says the most desired figure or figures for the $1,000 Death Star. I don't know if y'all got any ideas in chat. But I would imagine like getting Krennic and stuff like that. Those kind of weird off characters like Darth Vader, Palpatine, Stormtroopers, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo in their Stormtrooper outfit. Who cares, right? They're gonna be there. they're going to be the normal versions of themselves, I'm sure. It's all about those like extra characters that you wouldn't get otherwise, and I think Krennic is definitely on that list. Who else? Who else needs to be there? I'm totally missing a big one. I feel like not Kylo Ren. What are we talking about? Pen Quaternaros is a must. I feel like we're on the wrong movie there. Davy Jones. All right, y'all ain't giving real answers. But yeah, I feel like certainly to me, Director Krennic would be a big one, and maybe a bathtub stormtrooper would be cool if they included that like room as like a little Easter egg thing. But I also don't know how fun they actually want to get with it, so we'll see. But yeah, I'd probably go Krennic. Force Ghost Obi-Wan is crazy. Galen Erso, yep. Jack Sparrow, of course, must have. What is a goal? Oh, I see. That's new. Happy Canuck with the $2 Canadian. Thank you again. He says, do you ever do light kits for your sets? I've done a lighting kit on one of my sets ever. It was the 2013 X-Wing. I did it in 2018 because my buddy Brick Vibes sent me the light kit to like, do for a video and show it off and see what I thought. Wasn't a fan. I mean, if you probably seen me talk about this before, I'm not huge on modifying my sets. Like any set that you see displayed on my shelves is going to be completely stock. It's going to be as it came out of the box, and that's just the way I choose to enjoy it and display it. Even the UCS Venator that I sell the upgrade kit for, I hate the Lego stickers, but part of my rationale is if I ever want to do a piece of content with the Venator or want to compare this to that, I have it exactly as it was, no modifications, nothing, right? So it kind of sucks because like I'm not seeing the models be as great as they could be, but I also think Lego should already make them very good to begin with. But yeah, I don't usually modify my sets. And so the light kits in particular, I don't like because you're going to end up with wires hanging off. And then a lot of the time the battery box is hanging off. And I hated it on that X-Wing. I was not a fan of it. So you might like it, might be your cup of tea. It is absolutely not my cup of tea. Will not catch me probably screwing with lighting kits again, unless it's for some mock, but you also know I don't screw with mocks too much no more. So there it is. Building the Jango Fett head. Very nice. We are working on a printed tile upgrade kit for that set too, actually, but still hopefully by July 1st. We'll see. Month is coming to the end fast. Do I think open Lego versus new holds most of the same value? No, I think it's fairly obvious that something sealed in the box would be worth more than something not sealed in the box. But I also don't think like if you're buying Lego for your personal collection, right, and you're also like value conscious, like keep it in good condition, keep it clean, keep it maybe in a case or whatever, like I've got. But I don't think you need to overcomplicate it in your head of like, oh, it's gonna be worth less money if I open it. No, just open, build it, enjoy it, and then if you want to sell in the future, sell in the future. But I wouldn't be pinching your pennies on stuff like that. I think you're overthinking it. Wolf or Waffle 223 Memphis Grizzlies fan, thank you very much for the membership, appreciate it. And then Rythia with the $5 says sometimes common sense doesn't always come first when it comes to Lego. I have seen this comment, some variation thereof, so much over the last year. It's so insane. Actually, a lot of my Jedi Bob video, I think, but maybe it wasn't that one. I can't remember. But yeah, no, you're 1,000% on point, on the nose there. That is absolutely it. Absolutely it. Favorite GWP. Like that Shadow Arf a lot. Like that Shadow Arf. I'm looking over at him. Shadow Arf is probably up there. I think they're starting to do some that could contend. I think they found a really good formula for May 4th recently. So yeah, we'll see. I think they listened to feedback for once and actually, yeah, it's actually crazy that they finally turned May 4th around the last few years, because I don't think people understand how unfortunately bad May 4th promos were for like 5 years. It was brutal. It was brutal. So very happy they actually turned that around. The last three have been four have been so much better than what we had. Solo with the £5. Thank you. Says, you being used while I watch, your passion reinvigorates my own for LEGO Star Wars, even into my mid-20s. Thanks for the likes on Instagram. Thanks for the likes on Instagram. I'm going to stop double tapping. But yeah, no. Come UK. Oh, dude. Long way away, and I don't like flying. Maybe if I take a transatlantic cruise one of these days, though. We'll see. But I would love to go to Europe. It would, I'm sure, be a very cool thing. If I ever did too, I'd totally do like, some conventions and stuff, some fan meetups or whatever. Definitely, like, I would want to go to like JB Spielwarren store. I would want to go to the Legoland in Germany. Would want to go to. I'm sure there's other Lego things I'm not thinking about, but obviously like the Lego house. Oh, who else or what else? Inside tour. No, I wouldn't pay for the inside tour. No. If Lego ever wants to give me an inside tour, they can invite me to an inside tour, I guess, but I'm not paying $3,000 for the inside tour. I'm sure it's really cool. I don't know. Maybe it's worth it. Maybe the vlog would pay for it. Maybe the like content would pay for itself. I guess you get the inside tour set and then you can sell that. So technically it shouldn't actually cost me any money. So maybe I shouldn't say that, but it does cost like, what is it, $3,000, $4,000 to do? And I guess in a vacuum, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to spend that kind of money to do that. So that's we will have a restock on the Fox and Rex upgrade kits. Any restocks are kind of like, yeah, it takes time. So I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't have the white boba keychain. I think that's stupid. I'm not paying $500 or $5,000 for it. Whatever people have decided that it's worth, I'm not doing it. So no, I don't have that. All right, please stop spamming about Ben Quadaneros. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. 3K for a tour. I know. Well, you get like 2 nights at a hotel and a few snacks. So, there's that. There's that. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Is there any pictures of the new $1,000 Death Star? No. Gentle Squirrel with another 10 Polish lattes says, I want a shout out from at least one YouTuber here. I'm not seeing any Gentle Squirrel. I don't know, Gentle Squirrel. There was one guy with a check mark in the chat, though. There's one guy with a check mark in the chat. Got that playground logic. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Okay, this is going up. This is going up. This thing's looking small. This thing's looking small. Wish they had minifigs of the Django Fathead. Yeah, is the YouTuber in the room with us? Is crazy. My shelves are from IKEA. They're from IKEA. Oh man. Cool Cat saying $2 says, what do you think would be a good prequel Master Builder series set? There's really only a few options. I guess unless we're including Clone Wars, but when you say prequel, I usually just think movies, I guess. So I mean, I would like Kashyyyk. I think Kashyyyk, or I think Kashyyyk would be better as like a $150 playset. I think Geonosis would kill it as a Master Builder series set. Like, but you only should sell it for a year. You shouldn't have that available for 5 years, like the Cantina or something. It's not that popular, but it's popular enough to like sell a ton in a year. That's what I think. I don't think it has longevity though. Not everything needs longevity. Like, what's wrong with having a set out for a year and then retiring it? I don't know. Camino is completely unrealistic. Never would happen. Don't even see. Yeah, I don't see that at all. Sorry. I guess you could do it like Cloud City, the 2018 one, but even then, not happening. Naboo, probably not. There's not a lot you can do. Like, it's not like Hoth, I think, where like you at least have the base door and everything. Naboo is just like planes and things. But Naboo works way better as separate sets, certainly in my opinion. I think realistically it's Kashyyyk or Geonosis. Those are the only two realistic Master Builder series. Oh, the Jedi Temple. But if they did the Jedi Temple, I think you would call it a UCS set because it's akin to like Jabba's sail barge, where it like looks really dope on the outside, and then it also has a nice interior with like a bunch of minifigs, right? But I don't know, maybe that would be a good test to find out like where that line is for UCS and MBS. because I think that one is definitely like straddling the line. Because the Master Builder series is really a big play set with no real display value as far as like looking cool, like as one coherent thing. I think that's maybe where you draw. No, well, no, yeah, the Cantina was still separate things. So maybe if it's a Master Builder series set, I don't know. I'm just trying to like you have to at some point define it. If it's a Master Builder series set, it can't combine into like a singularity. So like the Cantina, no matter what, is the build and then those extra side things, and it's kind of got that play feel to it. But the temple theoretically could close up into a perfect like this is the example of the $1,000 Death Star. If it's also a perfect sphere that is enclosed and you can't see the interior and it looks like the perfect Death Star of an exterior of a Death Star, it's a UCS Death Star with a really dope interior, not a Master Builder series Death Star, like the 2016 or 2008 ones would be in my like. That's how I would define it. Dex's Diner wouldn't be MBS; it would be like a regular playset. Senate building, not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Like the best thing we get out of the Senate thing would maybe be like the three of them in the chamber or whatever. The Palpatine is 2 sidekicks or whatever, or maybe Palpatine fighting Yoda as a set. Couple different things you could do there, but anyway. So the only Master Builder series set I see is Geonosis. Realistically, Palpatine's Arrest again, better off as a playset, not a Master Builder series set. Never would want to see that as a Master Builder series set. I don't think that's very sensible to like do. So yeah, I mean, could they do a really cool $400 Palpatine's Arrest? Sure. Why would they? No, just no, just no, not like a reasonable set to want to exist in my opinion. Nutter Butter Collects, thank you for the 5. He says, I want to buy more Lego sets, but I have absolutely no room for them. I also collect action figures, which take up most of my space. Any advice? I think what you're looking for is for me to tell you to sell the action figures. Take them to the flea market. Get rid of them. That's what I did. I got rid of all my Black Series. I was over that. So, I mean, I think the issue, I don't think there needs to be a defined number of minifigs for Master Builder series, but I think by virtue of what a Master Builder series set is, it would have a lot of minifigs anyways. But yeah, there's no reason that you would end up with a $500 set that's like a giant play set like Hoth, like the Cantina, like Cloud City, like a Death Star, right? And not have 24 figures, right? Like that's just the number you're going to end up with anyway. So I don't think you need to define a figure number on it. I don't think you're wrong if you want to set a floor on it, but I don't even think that's necessary because it's just by virtue of what it is, it gets a lot of figures. So what's up, Jawa? Nice to see you. What's up, Tuscan Raider? I'm doing well. I'm actually kind of hungry now that you say that. Didn't eat a lot today. Beautiful. All right, looking good. We are 2 bags in, and it's been an hour, probably. Yeah, it's been an hour. Brutal pace. I thought I would build this fast. I am doing too much yapping. You're right. Oh, I could DoorDash from Chick-fil-A. I'm just trying to like not trying to get in good shape, so I'm trying not to eat too much. I think I've eaten 1,500 calories for the day if I've been counting right in my head. So I definitely got some extra space for sure. What's up, Brixine? I'm doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. You built Rivendell in 6 months? Dude, that's crazy. Now, I had someone tell me I can't remember the set, but they were like, oh, I have that one. It's taking me, I don't know, probably about the same amount of time. It was like a reasonable size set though. Like there was like 800 pieces. And I was like, how does that take you 4 months? What are you doing? Do you build like 3 pieces a day? You know, it was like that kind of like pace that would like, how does that take you that much time? Just sit down and build it. I don't know. Very different, I guess. There's a very different like type of Lego fan out there that exists that I was previously unaware of. I guess I was aware of it, but like, no, yeah, more keenly aware. Build bag 4. That would be out of order here, Mr. Check. We're going to bag 3 next, actually. Can't skip bag 4. Why would I build bag 4 before bag 3? To just hate everything about this process? I don't know. Built the Venator in 12 hours. Hey, I think 3 of us built it in like 6 or something. I can't remember exactly how long, but I had a whole squad come together to build the Venator when we got it. It was great. That quick process. I don't know if that Death Star would ever meet that 20% off criteria or not. I have no idea. Yeah. I mean, it would totally be worth it. Save $200. But yeah. Appreciate it, Purple Stud. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you for the kind words. All right. Nutter Butter was the last one I did. All right, Nick and Bricks. I hope you're still here. The $2 dono. So for those that just joined, I'm sure throughout the stream, I am going to be moving here soon. Unexpectedly, but a good opportunity came up, and so I thought I would be. This is what I told my parents. I said I think I will regret it if I don't do it. And as soon as I thought that, done deal in my head. You know what I mean? As soon as I thought I would regret it, I was like, I got to do it. I don't want to wake up every day and be like, oh no, I did not. I did move like 2 years ago. Yeah, I bought this house. 50% down payment if you ain't a noob. I wish I had that kind of money right now, right? But no, not that much. I actually did 0 down payment. I'm kidding. So my I really want to submit the house to if you watch a little Scuff Realtor. It'd be really funny, but I can't do that. Maybe I'll submit it to him personally. I don't know if he would do that for me. A little private assessment. Any Scuff Realtor fans? Anyone recognize the shirt? No one? I'm keeping my current house. I own it, so like I'm just gonna rent it out. No Scuff Realtors in here. Oh, maybe I only have top chat on. Hold on, let's put on all chat. Stupid. The Legos are the real investment. Hey, kinda. I recognize the shirt from Asconar. Man, bunch of fake fans over here. Anyway, good content. Yes, 20% down. That was the baseline. That was the number. It's what I. Yeah, we got one stranded. Why did you quit Lego? What kind of alternate universe are you in? You're telling me to build the bag that's not next, and then you're asking me why I quit Lego when I'm building Lego. What a guy. Oh, you be laying down the ceramic flooring in your garage? Yeah, well, yeah. So like the whole thing came up so fast that like I did my garage floor 3 weeks ago, and then I decided to buy the house like within a week of doing that. I had zero intention of buying a house. I had zero. Like I was not going to do that, and then Mateo just sent me the new vlog, summer clearance.mp4. New vlog coming Saturday. Let's go a little preview here. Let's see. How long is it? This is without intro. I might make some changes, some edits, whatever when I get into it. But let's see. The new vlog. Oh boy, that's gonna be 3 weeks in a row. After begging me all year, I'm finally on the ball with vlogs. I'm so excited about that. So excited about that. It feels good. Honestly, it just feels good to upload them. Couldn't load file. Shoot. Guess we're cooked. Let's see if it loads now. Summer clearance. Summer clearance. 9.9 gigs. Ooh, that's a big one. Big file. 17 and a half minutes. All right. Nothing crazy long. All right. No more preview. Preview over. So yeah, 20% down. I did a wait, Nick, are you still here? Love that shaky cam. What shaky cam? Oh, and the vlogs. Screw you. Come cameraman for all of them. 24/7. Gotta be on duty. 20% down. I did a 5-1 arm or ARM. So a little risky, but I got a 5.5% interest rate instead of 7%. And so if I can pay that down really fast, like I did the first one, we're golden. We don't have to worry about the adjustable part of the mortgage. So for anyone that knows anything about mortgages, I've learned way too much in the last 2 years, 2.5 years, way more than I ever thought I would want to know or need to know. But I now know like what kind of mortgages aren't assumable. Also, it's interesting. Another interesting thing I've learned about. But yeah, 20%, 5-1 arm, 5.5% interest rate. Yeah, I'm staying in Florida. Same like Orlando area. Very excited about that. And I think Sands actually offered to come help me move. So I think he was coming over soon. Can't remember when. I think he said he'd help me move. I gave him a New York Yoda. An arm at this market rate actually makes decent sense. It could actually drop. It definitely could drop. I God willing, I intend to make enough money to pay it off. That's the ultimate goal for everyone, I think. And so that's my goal certainly. Is to just make enough cool YouTube videos that it just covers it. So I don't even have to worry about that, but we'll see. That's could go up, could go down, but I thought short term, 5 years, can see what can happen. Hopefully do well and be okay. I'd move your house by myself if it was for New York Yoda. Wow. Moving back in with parents. I should have said that. That would be funny. No. Bought a vacation home. Kidding. I should have pranked my parents and been like, hey, I might have to move back in before I told them what I was thinking of actually doing. Did I quit COD? No. I still play a lot. I was probably going to play tonight after I stream, although it might take me way too long to build this, and I'm going to go to bed right after I'm done, so we'll see. If I visit Orlando, can I stay at the Mandar rental location? Well, I'm sure someone else will be renting it out like full time. It's not going to be an Airbnb, so I don't know about that. If you want to rent it out for the year, no, I don't try other games. No, I'm not going. Going where? Am I going to do a new house tour? Yeah, I'm probably going to do like an old house tour too. One bag away. What is so... Is it the PK4 droid that you're going to like do a thing with? Is that what we're waiting for? I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty pumped about it. I just basically like I said this earlier. I don't think maybe I did say it more recently. I can't remember. But when I said I thought I would regret it, that's when I knew I had to do it. And so yeah, even though I just did my garage floor with epoxy, I'm gonna have to do it again at the new house, I guess. And hopefully, whoever rents out this one will enjoy an epoxied garage floor. But yeah, I'm moving in because it's also like 1.5 times bigger than what I have now. So 50% more space than what I have now, which is going to be pretty huge, I think. 2, 3, 4. I really didn't think I would do that, and then it just kind of happened. So there we are. Ayla Sakura costume this year. I'm hoping to do Thrawn. That's who I want to do if I do a costume. So we'll do for Halloween if we do it. Can I show us your garage floor? I can't. I don't want to show you the garage. The garage is actually really clean right now, because there's all my Lego, like, because I had to take it all off the floor anyway when they came to do it. I brought all of like the Lego sets I had there and put them all in my like bonus room, so they're just hidden away right now. Yeah, we ship internationally. Jedi Bob costume would also be fire. All right, Thexan, thank you very much for the membership. Alberto Padilla, thank you for the $5, says, I'm currently working on collecting all LEGO Star Wars sets by release order. That is quite a way to do that. I'm planning on displaying the minifigs similarly. What to do with duplicates? Okay, so yeah, I mean, I would just... So if you're collecting all of the sets... Hold on, man. The Jerksters are going to have a field day with this one. With what one? Who... I don't know what you're on about. Trying to see the build. I would so the way I've always thought would be really cool to display things is with you've got you basically just put all of the figures from the sets in the order of the sets that they came out in. So like even if it has duplicates, you just keep putting them in because you have them anyway. So why not just literally display all of them, even with the duplicates by their set, like as they came with the set. So like all 24 of the Death Star figs, then and then before that would be like the ATT and the gunship figs from 2008, like a bunch of stuff like that. That's the way that I would do that specifically, because you're not doing a minifig collection, you're doing a sets and minifigs, like literally everything all together that you bought collection. I think that would be kind of the way to go there. Obviously it really increases how much space you need for minifigs, which is the downside because you're gonna have to spend a lot more money on cases. But I think it would look really, really, really cool. Or you could display the minifigs with the sets. That's also like long term. I think one day, if I did like a museum setup or something, like the minifigs would go with the sets in front of the sets. It's just not how I do it right now. But that would also be another way to do it. But yeah, we'll see. Who's the best TOT member? I don't know. Flip a coin. There's only 2 sides, I guess. I had technically 3, so it doesn't really cover everyone. At least not equally. All right. What is one Star Wars set you refuse to review? Apparently, it's the Mosaic set from 2020. Not intentionally, but just out of laziness and no desire to build 6 Mosaic sets for LEGO Star Wars. I will one day because I have to, but that would be the set that if I was ever going to not review a set, it's that one. There's also the Mindstorms ones, which I'm really excited to make videos on one day, but also seem like such a pain to like properly explore and review. So that's a whole nother thing. I guess I forgot to do all these. Do I play Battlefront 2? No. I bought 6 of them. 6 of what? Are you talking to me or are you talking to someone in chat? Yeah, we'll definitely see another Lego Rancor. It's from the original trilogy. Same with the Wampa. Same with the Tauntaun. They'll come back eventually. Who knows when, but eventually. For Ask M&R 501. No, I would never do a live Ask M&R. To me, that's not the point of that series. I get people asking me that all the time, but to me, like, I don't know, I answer questions on a live stream like this, just like this. That series is an edited series. That's how it's made. It's always how it has been, always how it will be. So yeah, I would never do a live one. It's just not what I think it is. So it's just been the way it has been in my head forever. So, oh, here comes the Brittle Brown. I hear some creaking. All right, who's after Alberto? Tyler with the 99 cents. Thank you, Tyler Benjamin Rickerson. I thought it was a Pilot Luke picture, but it is not. It's just a drawn minifig. And then Check with the $1.99 says, "Are you going to keep bag 4 and display it in your room?" What is the set? This is a setup here for something. I'm not figuring it out yet. I see you later, Levi. Have fun at work or at your workout. I don't know what the setup is. I cannot figure it out. Bag 4. Bag 4. Well, I'll wait for the payoff, I guess. There's nothing else I can do. We'll march on until we get there. Bag 4 is the worst. There's like 5 brown pieces in there. I don't think that's the problem. Ooh. Hear those little creaks. Sounds so good. It's just how I remember. What was my last hourly wage job? That's a crazy way to write that. Laser tag. I worked at a laser tag place called Funtown, which is now out of business, in Melbourne. That was pretty not fun. Because all right, so I didn't have comfortable shoes. They also made you buy your uniform, or you had to wear like a polo shirt, like a light blue polo shirt with like the logo on it. Um, there's not much. There's not much. Like I don't have any crazy stories from it. I mean, I have one, but I don't really want to say it. But like, it was just like boring. The thing I hated the most is so like dark room, whatever. Don't really mind the dark, but like you had to stand the whole time. So you couldn't. So while they're like in there playing laser tag, you couldn't just sit down while you're waiting or whatever. Like the whole 8-9 minutes or whatever it is, you had to stand. And I had I think it's Nike Canvas, like the skater shoes that I bet I still hold on. I'll show you exactly what it was. I think it was a pair of shoes like this because like they were really uncomfortable to stand on for a long time, like flat, not a lot of padding. I don't really wear these. I don't know what I probably haven't worn these in 5 years and they still look brand new. But they were super uncomfortable to stand on for forever and made minimum wage, which was great. It was set whatever the actual federal minimum wages is what I made, I think. Or maybe it wasn't. It was whatever Florida minimum wage in 2017 was. So it was like 725 or 825, maybe 835 an hour. That's the absolute top that it was. It was definitely no more than that. So didn't pay a lot, and it sucks because I had to stand. I know there's worse out there. I did plumbing too, so but all things considered, didn't enjoy having to just stand the whole time when I could clearly sit down. And I also learned laser tag is such a like for one game of laser tag that it'd be like $8, like absolutely a scam. Like it's not that fun to begin with at all, and $8 for game. Like you can get better. You can get how many customers came with a bad attitude. I don't remember anything like that. I'm sure not many. It was mostly kids or people have. They're at a little like arcade theme, not a theme park, but arcade thing, right? They don't have a bad attitude. They're there to have fun. They're having fun. They're just getting scammed for $8 games of laser tag. So, not really a scam, but you get the point. I hate using that word has definitely lost its meaning, but that's besides the point. So let's see. Let me make sure I'm caught up here because I'm definitely missed a couple steps. Oopsies. Do you watch F1? No. Did the laser tag arena have a nice parking lot? No. It's not the nicest part of town. It was fine, but Wilbur Redux with the $1.99 says, when do you think we'll get a normal P1 clone? We just got one 2-3 years ago. I mean, I'm sure they'll do more eventually, but I don't really have an inclination as to when that will happen. Yeah, I don't know. No, I best answer I could give you 2028 with the 20th anniversary of the Clone Wars, and maybe they'll actually go back to unique Clone Wars fig designs. Maybe. Oh, this 1x6 plate is definitely going to crack into a million pieces. This sucks. Wonk 305 with the $4.99 says, "Hey Ryan, lesser of two evils questions here. Fixed Lego clone minifigs or fixed Lego downsizing problem. Love the vids. The Lego downsizing problem, it isn't a problem, but it's not going to change. Like you're going to have models that are sometimes bigger than the last version. You're going to have models that are smaller than the last version. What I don't like is when figures are worse than the last version for no reason. So, I mean, yeah, I think the downsizing sucks, but like it's kind of natural. You're going to have ebbs and flows with that. Like just because sometimes they'll want to make $180 gunship and maybe one time they'll want to make a $80 gunship or whatever. A really extreme bad example, but you get the point. Clone minifigs, like just make them good. They didn't have to become bad to begin with. This was completely avoidable. The downsizing of sets is like to meet price points a lot of time, and at least you can rationalize it with that. We're trying to make something affordable for kids or at a lower price point while we made this other thing at a higher price point, like Cad Bane's Justifier, for example, at the higher price point and the ATT at the lower price point. be a good example, I guess, from summer of 2022. So I feel like I can rationalize things being downsized a lot easier. I heard a crack. This is we are in scary time here on the build. A lot of brown here. A lot of brittle brown. A lot of hype for bag 4 in the chat. I'm gonna tell you, I've never really felt the hype for a bag like I felt the hype for bag 4. And I'm very excited. I kind of almost want to take my time getting to it. Then we go get a soda. Might watch some of the NBA finals. Leave you guys up here. Leave you to it to help finish bag 3 for me. I don't know. No, I only watch NFL. Although I did watch some CFL. No. Yes. Oh, how could I not know? It's the CFL, right? Someone help me. Y'all know what I'm getting at. Oh, I watched the St. Louis Battlehawks. It's not the CFL. It's not the XFL. Thank you. Yes, that's the one. I watched the XFL this season. I know. I couldn't remember the UFL. Oh my god, it was not. Oh Jesus, embarrassing. Don't clip that. Yeah, I did watch some UFL this season. St. Louis Battlehawks #1 in our hearts, I guess. But yeah, I like the Patriots. All right. Devin Sullivan with the 5. Thank you, Devin Sullivan says, just had to come in here and remind you that you're the GOAT, Ryan. Don't forget it. No, I'm the unicorn. The unicorn. It's changed now, but thank you. I appreciate the kind words a lot. Both of these brown tiles are cracked. Oh, geez. Oh, no. These are not going together. I'm afraid it's going to explode right in my face. Okay. All right. We did something. Man. Gotta look away. I appreciate it a lot, Devin. I thank you very much for the support, man. You have replacements for any broken pieces? I'm sure I have some of these pieces somewhere, but really, if anything breaks, these are breaking. Like, it's clearly cracked there. I'll order it on Bricklink probably. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Which then LEGO will make even more money, of course. So that's how they get you. It's all. Once you start thinking about it, once you no longer see LEGO as infallible, it gets bad fast. Would it be worth it to cop 2 ATTs or wait for it to go on further sale? What's the price right now that you'd be buying them at? The set is bad because it's not good. Thanks for the question, Niall. I haven't finished building it yet, but generally it's just way smaller than the last one. It holds less droids, does less stuff, is less cool. So, kind of all the important markers. 110-ish. Yeah, 110-ish is Jesus. Not unfair for that ATTE, but I also would definitely see if you can do better because they'll eventually go on clearance. So if you can catch them on clearance, you probably end up getting it for 90. So what's up, CE Productions? This is the first time I've ever built or owned the 2014 MTT. I've otherwise seen it in person one time. All right, so I'm definitely going to have to replace those plates there. But 2007 didn't have this same brittle issue that I'm having here. 2007 was way less problematic. First experience with bag 4, I know. I'm very excited. Is it going to be a 4Ds joke? That's what it's got to be. It's not going to be disappointed, honestly. It's been building up to that for a while here. I should put this over here so I can read some chat on this side so my neck doesn't hurt as much. Oh my god. MTS with the 5 even. Thank you, MTS. Says, what's a set you've had in your collection forever but haven't ever built and reviewed? There's plenty of those. I've got a lot upstairs, like frankly disgusting amounts in a closet, just waiting to be built and reviewed and all that one day. So I don't think there's one in particular. There's definitely some that I'm like most excited to get to, and this is one of them because it's one that I've always viewed as really horrible. Um, so this is one that I would define as like one of the ones that I'm more excited to touch on. But yeah, I've just got so many at this point that yeah, there's a lot that fit your description there. I would say, um, the 2007 UCS Falcon. I've had I've had it since 2020 or 21. I can't remember what year I uploaded that video, but I uploaded the video. I think I paid 1,300 for it. And I was like, "Look, guys, I got this Falcon finally." Kind of a white whale, one of those few white whales of a normal set to me. And I like when I buy a new house, I'm gonna build it. When I like move out of my parents' house, I'm gonna build it. Here we are 2 years later, and I'm gonna be moving again. 2.5 years later, gonna be moving again, and I still haven't built it. So that's one that I definitely want to get to. Hopefully at the end of the year. Um, so we'll see. But like, yeah, there's a lot that would fit what you're saying though. And Shadow9904 with the $5 says, "Yo, it's Shadow from Twitch. Super glad I could catch another stream. 2 in 2 days. Yeah, I did stream on COD last night. You're right. It said 2 in 2 days is amazing. I thought I'd have another. I thought I'd have to wait another month for one. Fair. Not an unreasonable assumption, I suppose. Not an unreasonable assumption, but not today. Also, earlier someone asked when the next vlog is. It's gonna be Saturday. It's gonna be 3 Saturdays in a row. So the vlog. I'm you know that meme, like the gamer sitting back and the gamer sitting forward. I'm the gamer sitting forward right now. 3 vlogs, 3 weeks in a row. Saturday noon, be there. So excited about that. Just feels good to actually like upload because I know it's like people love that channel. So I feel bad when I'm not uploading to it. Think Lego's gonna ever bring back these cool nostalgic box arts? I mean, they could totally do what Black Series does and do some like throwback boxes. You know, there's nothing stopping them. So I don't know. I really just hope UCS sets get something nicer. That's what I really want more than a throwback box art, I guess. UCS sets gotta have something. It does feel good uploading. I know. It's just being productive, getting your work done. It's nice every once in a while. Been streaming on Whatnot twice a week as well, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Make sure you guys bookmark all the streams. But yeah, I've been streaming on Whatnot a lot. That's definitely been nice. I see people say they like the vlog channel more than the main channel. I get it. The sub and view count doesn't reflect that, but certainly as a cult following, relatively, the vlog channel definitely has its fair share of big fans, which is great. It's good. It's a good thing to have, So always super appreciative of that. Papa John's not tonight. Not doing it tonight. I already ate I had a protein pizza tonight. I'm trying not to spend a ton of money these days. Papa John's costs a lot more than my $3 protein pizza. And it would be a lot more calories. And so, trying to watch our weight here. Come on, guys. You're trying to get me to order a whole Papa John's pizza for myself. That's insane. I don't do that anymore. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I've been going to the gym for like a month very consistently. So like I can actually feel the difference and I think I can see the difference now. So it's actually like really cool finally to like actually have that. Like I've been consistent enough and good at it enough that you know what I mean? So that's been a great switch up finally. So I've been going to the gym consistently for a long time, but I play basketball, right? Now I'm actually going and lifting too. So huge difference there, right? Drop the workout routine. I mean, I just go and I do let's see. Bench press, pec fly, tricep push down, arm curl, and lat pull down. Those are kind of my like basic 5 that I've been doing. So if anyone wants to DM me on Instagram, if anyone's got like a good regiment, hit me. Sorry, I didn't call you back last night, Derek. I got in a COD game when you called me back, and I was like, I can't talk now. I was just gonna shoot the crap. heard another piece crack, so I'm going to need to replace these 1x6s, and we'll deal with that later, I guess. Man, that brittle brown, it goes crazy. Yeah, sure, Jawa. Yeah, I'm totally open to shoulders lightweight goes a long way. I haven't done any lower body stuff, but yeah, at some point I'm gonna have to start. Right? Don't want to become a little too unbalanced, I guess. But usually in the past when I would lift, I would do both, and then like when I started again like a month ago, I was just like, I don't really feel like it. I just want to do upper body right now, so I just did. Don't skip leg day. I know. Well, I think I'm doing fine enough. Congratulations on your use. Thank you very much, Jennifer Perry. No legs. Y'all are crazy. I will. I just didn't want to for a while. Don't skip bag 4. Definitely make sure you stretch well before you lift, especially your legs. I hurt my lower back because I didn't stretch once. Brutal. Yeah, definitely don't want to get hurt doing it. So I will heed your advice there, or heed your warning. This is interesting. I didn't realize this is how these parts were constructed to like face outward. No idea. Can I flex right now? I don't know. I should save the reveal till we get a little more progress. I won't embarrass myself yet. Watch this be the only stream I do all summer. Well, I am also streaming on Whatnot, so that counts. So you can't say this is the only stream I do. I'm sure when I get some of the summer sets, I'll do more streams too. I almost streamed K2SO, but I just flex that bag 4. Bag 4 coming up next. There we go. That's a good idea. Coming up next, bag 4. Pull up the live chat. There we go. What's up, Commander Thorn? Welcome in. What's up, Jeremy? We're supposed to get a Kiki's Breakfast Cafe together. Nah, dude. First watch clears everything, dude. Nah. Kiki's not it. I've maybe been there like once or twice, I think. But first watch is so much better. I know, Cooper. Well, it depends. Yeah, I guess it depends. I wouldn't stream it if there weren't reviews out already, I guess. So, because yeah, they'll just immediately change their review date because they're scared of me. So, By the way, if any of you guys find summer sets early, August sets, hit me up, DM me on Instagram, send me an email. Good old, send me a letter in the mail. However you got to contact me, hit me up. The bag 4 lore. Someone asked me to build bag 4 before I even built bag 3, and now there's just a lot of anticipation. So we're gonna find out, I guess. A post pigeon. I don't know if that'll find its way here. Oops. Oopsies. Bag 4 with Riz. Yes, with Riz. Harry Potter owl. Now that'll work. Good old Harry Potter owl. Okay, I'm skipping steps because I'm trying to go too fast here. I'm so excited. This better be good. It's gonna be like a Muhammad joke. So my friend Muhammad, not like, I don't know. It's just gonna be basically he'll make a lame, like terrible joke, like a bag 4Ds fill in the blank joke and he'll like play it up just like this for like 30 minutes just because. Yeah, this is something he would do. Doing stuff. Are you here? He was in here earlier. Bag 4 saved your life. That's awesome. Great job, bag 4. It's the big money bag. See you later, Cooper, I guess. It's the big money bag. Everyone's talking about it. Bag 4. The most anticipated bag. It's got the most pieces. It's got the most numbers printed on it. They actually printed the number 4 5 times. Bag 4 change. What? It's so funny. All right. Let's see. This is good. I'm totally going down to get a drink before I open bag 4 though. Just so y'all are aware. There will be a short intermission. We're still minutes away from bag 4. I would trade Jaylen Brown for Cooper Flag for sure. He's the GOAT. Bag 4 is the Tatum of bags. See, I like that one. Oh, it's gone. I go, man, you guys are chatting fast. Forgot my MTT. Need this to build. Favorite Pats wide receiver? I mean, it's got to be Edelman. I mean, Randy Moss is awesome. Antonio Brown was great for a week, but I mean, Edelman. Amendola was cool. Chris Hogan was cool. But Edelman was him. Ooh, we got a sticker. Here we go. Where's our sticker sheet? It's not good. Where is it? A million subs 2026. If I start doing YouTube Shorts content, a million subs is easy, bro. You can just get subs so easy from YouTube Shorts. It's insane. But I don't want to like artificially inflate my sub count, you know? Like, so I don't want to do a bunch of Shorts content that's not like relevant to what I'm doing otherwise, just to gain subs. So that's not like necessarily the goal, but it'll happen one day. We'll get that gold. Chris Hogan. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Love Chris Hogan. The way he ran was he's like so stiff when he ran too. I don't know, it was very funny. Not funny, but like just unique. Yeah, a number can be whatever. Yeah. So Maddie, I don't know if I want that banner or not. I wanted to buy it on Whatnot if I was going to buy it though, but I think I'm good. I lost the auction. I'm good. I'm mentally detached from it now. I went 0 for 3 on banners. Didn't win them. I got enough banners. Let's put it that way. I thought I was going to get a deal on that one that the first one we did that ended up going for. Well, you did, I guess. Then ended up going for what 7 or sorry, not 7, like 400. It was the Clone Wars one with Dooku on it, I think, and the Invisible Hand. Not the Invisible Hand, the Malevolence. But yeah, I wanted that one. I thought I was going to go for a good deal. And then the one guy just back and forth. And eventually I'm like, all right, I guess I'm not going to win this. I don't want to spend more money. I started YouTube in 2009. So it's been a minute. Some of the people hating on me weren't even alive when I started YouTube. It's crazy, right? Some of the people that think their Lego opinion's better than mine, not alive when I started. How many Duel on Peridia sets? Up to you, MNR. How many Duel on Peridia sets? 4. 4 for bag 4. Book it. Yes, someone we want back. So someone has a we want bag 4 count. Oh my god, that was fast. It's coming. Bag 4. Bag 4 is the New York Yoda of this stream. Can I make a tagline for myself here? Nope. Oh, I can. Wait, let me hide current comment. Edit name. The sticker is not crooked. It's not. Stop it. Get some help. Yeah, the Obi-Wan looks great. Didn't really honestly need to see him close up to know that. We saw the one picture we had, I think was good enough. So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, still looks just as good as the blurry picture. Bag 4 merch dropping soon. I'm sure Jared's working on the design right now. It'll be on mnrshop.com right when we open bag 4, actually. It'll drop. Bag 4. It's the 4th bag. No further questions. Oh, the cracks are crazy. I hear them all. Just going all throughout. I'm not showing you the sticker. I promise it's good. Take my word for it. I've never led you astray. Favorite 2013 set? The gunship's pretty good. The gunship is pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, Brittle Brown's brutal. I've had a few pieces have some cracks propagate throughout, so I feel like I've technically already had broken pieces. I'm just powering through it. Just want to see that finished product, you know. We're only halfway done. We're 2 hours in. That's crazy. I gotta clean up my act on building speed here. It's been a while. Oh, down for the count. Another one. I'm gonna have to do an inspection after to like figure out what I'm gonna need to replace. Down goes another one. What is it called? What did Lego pay a bunch of influencers to promote? It was hashtag made to play. Hashtag made to play. Bottoms up. Crazy stuff. All right, now we're gonna build the other one. Round 2, more broken pieces coming in. Broken dreams. Did you know your Lego sets are perfect? Even after all these years, you can rebuild them into anything, unless the pieces crumble in your hands, brand new out of the box. After you buy them from our third-party website, bricklink.com, where we make more money on each sale. Bro, I can go conspiracy so deep, so quick. It had one job. Favorite piece in bag 4? Probably the head for the PK droid. No, that's just the like. Oh, gotta love the panel piece, the same one from the Venator. That panel piece is actually kind of fire. It is in brown though, so it may crumble the second I touch it. Bag 4 review video on its own is crazy. I think bag 4 has become overrated. I agree. Someone in chat finally had the balls to say it. Bag 4 is overrated. People are just gonna. I would just call that guy names. I would just start doing that. It's probably good way to react. Job application. That's crazy. Paid by Lego to say that. I don't know what the bag 4 joke is. We're supposed to find out soon. There's going to be a big payoff, a great surprise that people will remember for centuries. The bag 4 hate is forced. That's wild. It felt pretty natural to me. It's going to break. It doesn't matter. Big one. Big one. Hashtag made to be played, guys. Hashtag made to be played. Hashtag made to be played in chat. Make sure you pay attention to the YouTubers that took money from Lego to peddle that. Oh, another one. Hashtag made to be played. I'm gonna do it every time. Also, this one, the plate, the like 8x6x8 or whatever, is cracked on the bottom here. You can see it. The plate itself, not the tile. So you see the corner below this corner is also cracked in half. Hashtag made to be played. I'm gonna make that a shirt. All right, let's see. There it is. My mom just texted my brother and I and said, "Y'all hear of NVIDIA?" Should I say no? Yes, Mom, I buy stocks. I've heard of NVIDIA. Should I say no, though? What's the funnier answer? Literally, it just popped up to my brother and I. Have you heard of NVIDIA? Or have y'all heard of NVIDIA? That's a crazy text. But have you heard of Bag 4? I should tell her I invested like $50 5 years ago, and it actually made me 50,000. I didn't, but I should just say that. That'd be funny. Y'all have heard of Bag 4. I feel like everyone here has heard of Bag 4 at this point. Yeah, a lot of these pieces are going to need to be replaced. They are cracked, but we're just going to leave them as is for now because I'm just trying to finish the build, and then I'll fix it all later. Whatever's broken, pull it apart, break more stuff probably. You tell your grandkids about Bag 4. That's wild. It's a good idea, probably. Invest in Bag 4. Invest. Bag 4 stocks are up 300% today. Oh. Jeez. Well, what's to say the pieces I buy from Bricklink won't also be brittle brown? How do you know until you put them together and then they crack? We're so cooked. We're so cooked. It's going to take forever to get all the correct pieces in that don't crack the second you look at them. Can Bag 4 pay rent? Facts. I know. Thank you. Some logic here. Oh, geez. Buy from Pab. Well, Pab doesn't have every piece I'm going to need, bro. And then I have to go to the Lego store. And then I have to pay $15 for, sorry, like $18 to get what? The 12 pieces that I need? Like, it's a scam. Like, not, like, all of it's a scam. It's all a big scam. Lego's behind it all. Trying to drag every penny out of your pocket, which I guess won't be pennies for long if they're getting rid of the penny, which I think is a good idea, but that's besides the point. Oh, I already did that. Oh, I didn't do that, though. Howdy, howdy. What's up, Ford or Nordy? Jim? I just hear the creaking. Can Bricklink sell brittle brown? Well, yeah. I mean, the piece will look brand new, and then the second you go to use it, it cracks. No one's going to, like, sit there and test every piece they get. How many pieces until Bag 4? It looks like about a dozen. We are closing in on Bag 4. My highest live stream viewer count, I think it's like 8,000. It was from LegoCon. Pretty sure we had more viewers than the actual LegoCon live stream on Lego.com, but we'll never know exactly. But it had to be close. So we had a lot. It was insane. It's a good time. Dream Lego set that's never been made. UTAT with Galactic Marines. Oh, if only. 2022 LegoCon. Whatever the first one was. 21, I think. Yeah, it was definitely 21. 22 was at Brickworld. All right, Bag 4, guys. Get the hype out there. Share the stream with your friends. Tell them it's coming up. Tell them they don't want to miss it. I'm going to go get a drink before I touch Bag 4 again. And we will return as quickly as possible. I'll run down the stairs. I missed pieces. Oh, no. I think this can just be slotted in underneath, though. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's not good. Sorry, guys. Bag 4 delayed. Bag 4's in a rain delay. I got to figure out where this other 1x8 black brick goes, and I got to figure out where this goes. So I got a couple pieces. Oh, man. What an unfortunate turn of events. Bag 4. We were on the precipice, and we've now got to do a little. That's going to break. There's no way. It's not really. That one cracked. All right, there we go. That's what I like to hear. Look at that one. Look at that beautiful hashtag. What is that? What is that hashtag made to be played, guys? Hashtag made to be played. All right, we have two pieces we have to discover the origins of. Oh, this looks atrocious. Look at this hashtag made to be played side of the MTT. And then same deal on the other side. It's also cracked. All right. Made to be played and cracked in half, bro. All right. Where does the 2x4 plate go? Step 1. Figured that out. All right. Just the 1x8 brick, and I think I know where it goes. So, guys, bag 4 is right next. It's coming right now. I just have to get this piece in its position, which is actually going to be difficult because it is a little buried. I did an oopsie and totally missed the step. It was right here, wasn't it? Oh, that's brutal. Aha. Okay. Well. This is the worst. All right. Oh no. That's bad. Hashtag need to be played. Lego, you can pay me too. I'll take the money and tell you it's perfect. That's crazy. Nice. This other piece we'll have to replace later. Gonna break the other one doing this. May as well, because I'm gonna want to replace it anyway. Okay, we got it. It's insane, right? It's insane. Hey, this is Lego. Only the best is good enough. We all know it. Everything is awesome. Nothing's ever bad. Nothing's ever wrong. They've never done anything bad. All right. Well, this is all just going to mesh all this brown back together, and it's all going to crack. Probably, maybe not. Maybe we're going to avoid any further complications. Your surgery went well, Mr. MTT. All things considered, you've got a lot of broken bones, but we were able to salvage what we could. All right. How about that? How about that? Made to be played indeed. Oh, just because. Oh, I heard another. I don't know if you guys heard that one. That was a hefty like hairline somewhere. Sounded like a snap of my fingers. Oh my goodness, this is the side. Ow. The side looks insane. Ooh. Just not go together. Oh my god. I mean, that's not that. Oh my god, this is horrible. Hashtag made to be played. I'm just gonna have to like reorder like all of the parts probably, because even when I go to fix it, I'm gonna break more. So yeah. All right. So I've been live on YouTube for quite a while. Been building this MTT, and you can see a lot of pieces have been cracking on me. So we got those there. We got this big one here. We got the side of this panel side piece here. I don't know how. Turn the flash on and move in. You can see it a lot better. So that's cracked. A lot of the plates and things are cracked. So hashtag made to be played. If you know, you know. And I mean, look at that. It's absolutely just disgusting work there by Lego. Just insane. So we're going to have to go to Lego's website and buy replacement parts, and Lego's going to make more money off that. So you can tell I'm having a good time with that. Chat has been having a good time with bag 4. Apparently that's the big thing here. Bag 4 mentioned. So yeah, Mr. Check there has been begging. I'm not going to touch it yet. Begging me to open bag 4. He wanted me to open bag 4 before I opened bag 3. He's insane. So after we go get a drink, we're going to open bag 4. I'll be back, I guess. Bag 4. We got everyone hyped for bag 4. Even Scott Davis, Airborne, CLC, Mexican Bulbasaur. All right. I'll be right back. Go get my Coke. All right. Had to get a little snack too. Figured when in Rome here. Mute that. Here we go. Bag 4 party. All right, fellas. Real quick, Jess Yuri with the $2 says gingerbread MTT. Not really seen it, but yes. I guess technically they're all gingerbread style MTTs. Count it down. What, from 4? 4. Oh, hold on. Let's get a bottoms up here. Bottoms up for bag 4. So I'll wash it down. Oh. This better be good. You better have a killer joke. All right. I'm going to touch the bag. I'm very, very ready to be disappointed by whatever this guy's joke is. Very ready. All right. Oops. Holy crap. Whoa. We're going to come back to Ian Pierce. He just donated $50, but we are going to touch bag 4 first. Holy crap. All right, bag 4. Here we go. What is Mr. Check going to say? What am I supposed to do? We'll count down from 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bag 4. There you go. It's everything you could have ever wanted, I bet. It's bag 4. I touched it. Oh, is this like expensive air? Should I breathe this air when I like open it? It's probably a good idea, right? Definitely gonna not kill me. We begged for this. We bagged for this. Where's his joke? Hold on. Did I miss his joke? Does he have a joke? Does he have a payoff? I think the bag is trying to say something. Bag 5 better. It's good. The brittle brown cracking. Bag 4D's nuts. I knew it. What a classic. Oh my goodness. All right. Bag 4. We made it. All that for a D's nuts joke is crazy. Actually crazy. Saw it coming from a mile away. I don't know if you can say got. I did call it. Oh, it smells so much better than bag 3. You guys have no idea. Here you go. Do you think this increases the sound quality? It has to, right? Does it? How does it sound? Hold on, I actually got to know. Let me pull this up. How does this sound? Testing. How does it sound? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. It doesn't seem like it sounds any different. Does it sound different or no? It doesn't sound that much different, right? I'll leave it on if it doesn't sound bad. Is that an open to bag 4? It is. Where were you when bag 4's opened? I was at my house. Hopefully y'all were probably at your houses too, I assume. Keep the bag. I think I have to. I usually don't keep the bags, but I feel like this bag, there's just something about it that's special. You all don't know how special bag 4 was. Bag 4 gets its own manual. That's crazy. It does. It does. It starts the new age. I bet bag 4 has no brittle pieces either. Bag 4 just stands on its own. It's pristine. Let me buy bag 4. You can find it in my recycling bin tomorrow morning. They come at 8 a.m. to take it. All right. Real quick or long. I don't know what his question is, but Ian Pierce 97 with the $49.99 donation super chat. Thank you so much, man. Unironically, you bought me one battle pack. That's how much battle packs are. My editor said to me yesterday, he goes, yeah, I can't wait to buy 2 battle packs and spend $90. And it took me a second, and I was like, oh no, you're right. It is $90 to buy 2 battle packs. So thanks for the battle pack. Jokes aside, says, remember to smash that like button in memory of all the deaths of brown Lego pieces, bro. This build is, I thought it would go better than it has been. It has been really, really bad. Do they make brown Lego pieces better now? They apparently do. They apparently have fixed the brittle brown and brittle dark red issue. That does seem to be something that has been solved, thankfully. So yeah, that's kind of a thing that's been fixed, hopefully. So I mean, I guess you won't know that for a few years until we find out if more pieces just start breaking randomly after 10 years. But it has allegedly been solved. So bag 4 does have all the battle droids, so that's another big positive there. Anyway, he says, love the channel, the content, brother. Can't wait to build the new Slave 1. I have the old one on a shelf. Dude, that new one, I don't know what you're waiting for. The new one is so good. So good. So good. Yeah. You're going to love that. Absolutely. Congrats on having the old one too. That's going to be good to have both. And I assume you'll also then just buy the new one for $70, because why not have all 3? Live life like Vicky. Your comment got hidden for spam, but oh, well, Scott Davis deleted it. I was going to approve it because it was cool, but that's all right. It's all right. Best play scale Slave 1 is definitely 2019, the 20th anniversary version. Not a contest, really. 2006, 2010, pretty good, but 2019, definitely leagues. No, it's fine. It was. But yeah, thank you again, Ian. I really appreciate it. Gonna get that 327th battle pack on you. I cannot believe that set's gonna be $45. That's so absurd. It's so absurd. That it's gonna be that expensive. Definitely excited for the new MTT. I think the new MTT will be the second best one. There's a $70 one I missed. Oh, it's gonna be coming out on August 1st, Ian. It's coming out on August 1st. The pictures have leaked of it. Like I have a video of it on my channel. But it comes out on August 1st. So if you want to get all 3 together, you may as well. One in Rome there. Be 70 more. And you get the new what's the other Kaminoan figure? I mean, it is a battle pack. Whether or not they put it on the box or not, it's a battle pack, right? So I don't know if it'll be on the box or not. But Fearless Food with the $2 says, I hope you get the Death Star early. Thank you very much, Fearless Food. I gave your super chat a thumbs up too. So thank you. Congrats to Weston on his last day of college, brother. You're telling me it's your last day of college and you can't spell last. For shame. Wasting your money at college. That's crazy. Next we have $2 or 10 PLN from Gentle Squirrel. He says, all my life I've waited for the bag 4 opening. And now is like a different era of your life. There's pre and post, right? So now you're post bag 4 opening. Things will be different. Graduated yesterday. Congrats, Darko. That's dope. Yeah, must feel good to graduate college. I bet that's a nice feeling. A lot of effort to do that, I'm sure. Weston told you that only to get roasted. Look, he should have spelled last right. He knows I'm roasting him with love and Riz. But anyway, bag 4. He's a new man, reborn. How do I do that? Where am I? Janitor with the $5 says this is a sponsored bag 4 giveaway and whatnot. Maybe I will have to save bag 4 for a whatnot giveaway then. The Rizzler fall off is wild. What does that have to do with anything? Lots of debt. Yeah. It depends on what college you go to, whether or not you have a scholarship. There's you can totally do it and not be drowning in debt, but it depends. Like when I went to school for 2 years, I did community college and I had like Bright. If you're in Florida, you can get Bright Futures. I had Bright Futures, so I didn't pay a lot to go to school. The books were the most, dude. Books. Oh my god, I hated buying books. It was so much money it'd be like $150 book out of my pocket, bro. That stuff hurt. 2017, 2018, 2016. Those are like the 3 years that I was in school for. So those books were mad expensive. It was infuriating because it'd be like edition 32 and it's got 3 words that are different than edition 31, or it has this. Really, it was the online codes is where they'd get you to. You'd have to have the online code, and the code would be like $87. Oh my god! Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Don't miss that. You spent $0 on books, pirated them all. Wow, admitting that in my chat is crazy. Good for you. Yeah, no, it was crazy. $150 for physics books, insane, Java, dude. That's brutal. I did not pirate my books. Clearly a mistake. I didn't know. I wasn't savvy enough. Where is this piece I'm looking for? No wonder it's gonna take so long. Bag 4. Do you have anything hidden for me? You got one more in you. I think I missed this. Fearless Food says, I hope you get the Death Star early with $2. Thank you, Fearless Food. I do too. I hope I get everything early, but it's sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I'm not getting everything sent to me by Lego. So, sometimes the fans come through or I find it myself and it's awesome, but can't win them all. Pacers, yeah, they were winning apparently. I saw someone say that earlier. Where's this piece? Let me focus. Nope, not there. Must have fallen. Was bag 4 missing a piece, guys? Is bag 4 cursed? Oh no, it's inside. Yep. Yeah, it's a smart Lego builder right there, knowing that it could be hidden within another piece. Alabama's crazy. There we go. Oh, front's not that bad. Looking good. Bag 4 sneaky like that. I know. 64-42 Pacers. Ooh boy, it's either going to might be a historic comeback from the Thunder. Just like if it was bag 4, if bag 4 was on the Thunder, man, imagine that. Remember the Rizzler? This is him now. Feel old yet? I don't know how I have anything to do with the Rizzler. Let's see. You know who I do want to collab with? Josh Block. Imagine a Josh Block Lego build live stream. I'm ready for it. I got my captain's hat. I'm ready for it. Josh Block captain's hat, ready to go. There's no weight in there. It's going to fall over. Definitely study for your science exam, Airborne. fries bag now. Put the fries in the bag. I'm not an out. I make 400 grand a year. Yeah, it's so funny. It's also like sad because the guy is clearly got issues, and yeah, it's bad. It's a very bad. It's I also the most interesting. I don't know if it's the most interesting thing, but one of the things I find interesting about the whole thing, and like him in the more the conversation around Josh Block is the people that like talk about him and they'll be like his behavior is unacceptable. He should know better. And it's like the guy is clearly got some real problems and cannot control himself, and there is no like behaving himself. That's not really an option here. So I don't know why people expect that, like he expect him to like act normal in public and things like that, like. So I don't know. That's what I find to be very interesting, is that people don't understand that it's like such a like a real issue. But oh, the turbo tank microfighter. Nah. $50 turbo tank would have been crazy. Daniel Larson, I've never gotten into. I've seen the I don't have weapons thing lately, and that's really funny. But otherwise, I am not very well versed on Daniel Larson. I do know Chris Chan. Followed that or watched a bunch of documentaries on that from Gamer from Mars and Turkey Tom. I've seen like their videos and probably a couple others I can't remember the names of, but Chris Chan and Josh Block are my favorites. But yeah, no, I know Daniel Larson's also big in that realm. Daniel Larson was my original Josh Block. I just wasn't into it back then, I got into that whole thing recently. Josh Block really it was Chris Chan, I guess, was first. I know the brain rot's so good though. I know. I'm sorry I didn't make it to Chicago, but yeah, hopefully everyone still had a great time. Sure it was. I didn't feel any like real FOMO, which was nice though, I guess. I had so much to do that I was, not really thinking about it. So it went by so fast. I mean, the Death Star is going to be a Death Star, not a Jedi Temple. So can you eat your bobcorn? I do have the bag of bobcorn in my closet over there. It's definitely stale. It's not in the box. It's in a bag in the closet. I keep it separate. I don't know if I would have made the Ninjago party anyway. It's all right. Lego doesn't do R-rated stuff really, so no. Can I sell you bag 4? I mean, look, it feels like there's a lot of demand for bag 4. I think we're going to have to start the bidding at $10,000. This is exquisite art. I mean, really, it's a one of one. You're never going to see anything like it again. "2014 MTT is the best." Hot take. I mean, you can just say things wrong to get a reaction, I guess, if you want. Bag 4 or girlfriend? I guess it's got to be bag 4. I think most people in chat would agree. Pace is up 24 at half. Good. All right. I think my editor will come to work tomorrow, Austin. I was like, I probably won't see you tomorrow if they lose. Then we'll have game 7. That'll be a nervous wreck, I'm sure. Bag 6. Yeah, that's also on the horizon. See you later, Weston. Have a good night, man. Got some Knicks hate in chat. I like it. You bet 11,000 for bag 4. All right, we got some action. Look at that. Did I buy the Krusty Krab? No. I really want to get all the Lego SpongeBob sets, but that'll be someday. Not in a rush to do it. I don't need, because even if I buy them now, I'm not gonna make videos on them now, and they're just gonna stay around for years, like the Pirates of the Caribbean and Indiana Jones sets. Such good buys. Maybe they went up in value. I don't know. Maybe that is a good buy. I don't know. But certainly, as far as like actually getting stuff done with them, didn't happen. I think I'm like level 400 on Black Ops 6 or something. I mostly just play ranked play, so I don't really look at my level. Oh my god, my mom just texted me again. They make some of my computer parts. Oh, my brother just texted that. All right. Jeez. Jack Stone, I don't think is something I'll ever tackle. I think I got to leave that for someone better than me. Goes in the cracked head. Dude, they didn't even have the Simpsons at Disney Springs on release day. I don't know if they even have it now. They might not have sold it at all there. All right, I'm going to do the troop rack. Just got done building the UCS Slave 1. Very nice. Hey, congrats on getting that, too. That's awesome. Great set. Other than the Boba Fett. I don't know what they were thinking. But great set. Awesome build. All right, well, battle droids are supposed to go on there. We'll do that later. Push this back out. Hey, we're getting there on the build. We just got some more paneling to do, which is going to all crack to bits. So excited. Woo! Thank you, JJ. Appreciate it. Am I going to review the coming Lord of the Rings set? Depends on what it is and if I like it. But I already did. No, are they doing more Lord of the Rings this year? I thought they've done 2. My mom said, I hear it's a good investment on NVIDIA. So funny. Have you heard of NVIDIA? It's crazy. Still crazy. MTT. Yes. MTT. TOT Star Wars with the $4.99. With the $4.99, thank you. Says Gooncam. I could set up the phone upstairs or something for you for the Venators, I guess. I don't know. That's crazy. I can't believe you got me to say that word. That's not my vocabulary. That's wild. My brother said you could have retired if you invested in it 5 years ago, and my mom said, "Ugh." Could have been rich. Could have been rich. They missed the boat. I think I missed the boat. Everyone missed the boat. I'm sure some people didn't miss the boat. Oh, man. It's so funny. Have you heard of NVIDIA? I wonder who told her. I gotta know. I gotta know how she found out. These are like different reddish browns. These look different. Should have a stim session corner. Yeah. Josh Block stimming video, just like on repeat. This is going to break. The NVIDIA CEO. Yeah. Yep. Cracked. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Now I know I have to get a new one. Yippee. This is so sad, bro. All the pieces just cracking. Oh, I just heard it crack again, even though I didn't even do anything. It's so horrible. Celtics off-season thoughts. I'm sad. Just sad. Just sad thoughts. I don't have any anything in particular other than I'm sad. I'm not watching the NBA Finals because I'm sad. So, hope that helps. Cool, another one cracked. My mom said too late. Jesus. Why did LEGO decrease the new turbo tank piece count, increase the price, and use so many more pieces for the wheels? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Any trade ideas? Not really. I'm not, I don't really hop on the ESPN trade machine. I'm not like that. Yeah, happy for Brad Marchand. Not so thrilled about the Panthers winning, I guess. But, all things considered, I'll live with it, I guess. I still can't believe the Bruins only won one Stanley Cup with like the over the last 15 years with as many good teams as they had. Kind of insane. All right, got a little battle, dude. I'm gonna have to order so many pieces. You're executing order brickety brick. What is that supposed to mean? Turbo tank looks pretty clean though. Yeah, no, the builds certainly the MTT and the turbo tank coming up definitely look clean. They're just small. It's too expensive. So we'll see though. The turbo tank, I'm way more excited about the MTT than the turbo tank. The turbo tank, I'm very gutted isn't a UTAT anyway, and it's gonna be okay. Like if you've seen like the picture of all three of the turbo tanks together, and then you consider this new turbo tank is going to be smaller than the last turbo tank, which is already insanely smaller than the prior two. This turbo tank is going to be crazy tiny feeling. So I'm really excited to compare it. That's what I'm excited for. But first live show that you put out, we'll welcome in Sammy. Appreciate you joining. Insider trading scandal. Yeah. My mom finding out NVIDIA 5 years later. Insider trading. No OnlyFans. I'm good. Why is there popcorn with the New York Yoda? Because it's Bob. It's Jedi Bob popcorn. It says Bob, not Pop. If you read carefully, Bob corn. Only bricks. That's crazy. All right, a little green dot on his back. That's cute. It's fun. All right, what is the PK4 droid from, guys? I'm gonna have to Google it otherwise. So someone might as well just tell me. Thoughts on Rafael Devers trade? I think both parties are stupid. Like the Red Sox front office is stupid, and Rafael Devers, buddy, you make $300 million a year. If they tell you they want you to play first base, play first base. Why is this like you're playing baseball? Like, I don't know. You're on a $300 million contract. You should probably do what they want you to do. Sydney Sweeney bathwater soaps. There's that too. I didn't get it. I didn't even try to buy it. Not going to. I guess it's already out, but I saw a guy on Whatnot have it. I was going around buying some Lego stuff for a thing. Guy has Sydney Sweeney bath soap. He's like, I paid $300 for it. Gonna be able to sell it for $5. Like, what's up, Jim Blade? Yeah, I was like, bro, are we out of our minds? I know PK4 is from the Phantom Menace. Ironically, PK4 was in Bag 4. But like, what does the droid do? What is it from? Where do we see it? Not buying the soap. Not buying the soap. Star Destroyer comparison will be later this year. It'll be in the second half of like last quarter of the year, probably. Bag 4 bathwater. Now that's something. Oh, he's a medical droid, really? Huh. Yep, 2016 Death Star review, hopefully in September. Hopefully. I gotta do both. It's gonna be so much work. And I gotta you gotta review both, and then the reviews are so similar. I don't even know how to tackle that. Like, am I just gonna release 2 reviews that are basically the same review, just talking about slightly different sets? I guess I am. It was in loose roll. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, I'll look into it a bit deeper because I was very curious about that. Because like Obi-Wan, I know Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, I know like aren't from the Battle of Naboo like this, so they're just thrown in here to get them in a set or whatever. But that PK droid, I'm like, well, that also wasn't really on Naboo. Where was that? Have I seen the Lego Movie, brother? I was at the Lego Movie on release day. I don't think you understand how long and how real of a fan I am of Lego, or was, depending on when you ask me. Depending on how I feel these days. But yeah, I don't think you understand. I was there day one buying sets. God, I saved my movie. I literally posted to my personal Instagram account the movie stub. So lame. Good movie though. Sail barge comparison. Definitely would like to do that this year. It's less important to me than the Star Destroyer and Sith Infiltrator for whatever reason. So I'll get to it, but it might not be this year. There's a lot of work to do because we also got all the Revenge of the Sith videos that I want to do. There's so much content. Am I on GTA 6? I can't tell you that, I guess, because if I was, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Castle Run Falcon for 200. If it's new in box, yeah, for sure. Hopefully that's okay. This set's gonna suck. Oh my leg! Why is my leg? This set's gonna suck to try to fix. Like when I have to go like fix all the brown pieces and pull it apart to fix. It's gonna suck. T16 Skyhopper comparison, probably like 3 years from now, 4 years from now. That one's not coming anytime soon, unless they release a new T16 Skyhopper, at which point I would then do the reviews a lot sooner than I would otherwise. But not gonna do anything otherwise there anytime soon. I'll wait 3 years, so fair enough. You're gonna have to. I don't think anyone else is chomping at the bit to get a T16 Skyhopper comparison out, so I think I have a monopoly on that one. That's gonna break for sure. It definitely already did. Oh. Come on. Oh, there was another super chat. Sorry. Oh yeah, I guess I did miss one. Shadow 9904 with $5. Thank you. Says showing my cashier the 100% off 100% off coupon for 100 of the 327 battle pack. If you can find a store with 100 of them in stock at the same time. DC 15 LE blaster sniper rifle. Oh, rifle and sniper configuration. Jesus. Oh, that 100% coupon, 100% off coupon goes crazy. Some insane deals to be had out there. Man, don't do that. Bad. A Starkiller mini set. I'm not really interested in any Starkiller base set, so not really. Will I be at Orlando Brico on Saturday? No. Well, maybe. But yeah, I will. But I'll be busy doing work in the back. But we are doing an event at the end of July. This is going to be really cool. So it'll be Nathan Clark and myself. Nathan Clark is the Star Wars Lego designer, or the now former Star Wars Lego designer that you might have seen in my vlog. So him and I are going to do like a fan meet and greet event, whatever. Come ask us questions, come hang out. I don't know I haven't talked to him to like spitball more ideas of what we could do, because I'm sure we can do more than just like hang out, I guess, but like and signing things. But like that'd be like the bare minimum, take pictures, whatever. So yeah, that'll be at some point at the end of July. I gotta get the exact date and time, and I'll like talk more about it. But if you guys have any ideas, hit me, because I think that'll be really cool. Where's your New York Yoda? Am I on Twitch? Yeah, it's M&R Games on Twitch, but I don't stream on Twitch that often. I only do like every once in a while when I'm playing COD, and I'm like, I should stream. Yeah, I think LEGO will make a Thrawn Star Destroyer. I don't think it'll include the ring. The ring is not, certainly at a play scale, not going to happen. If they did a MIDI scale Thrawn Star Destroyer with ring, where they can just put all the structure they want into it and make it really solid, sure, it could happen. But if it's a play scale version, it would just be his Star Destroyer on its own. Ever been to Canada? Once in like 2009. We went to Toronto, and we went to Niagara Falls. Went to Red Sox Blue Jays game. Oh, Jesus, this is falling apart in my hands. I should probably put it on the table to build it like it's intended. That would probably help. Every Lego set is supposed to be able to be placed on the table while being built. That's how they're all designed. I don't know if y'all know that. So I'm an RGF. No. Favorite Gulp Shido minifig. The Cantina has some good ones. The Mos Eisley Cantina has some really good ones. Like just good, obscure, random characters. Very well done. I think the Cantina probably has like 5. So I would go Cantina. Boyfriend is crazy. No. Jesus. Insane. Ugh. We need hyper bag. I'm on bag 5. Bag 5 is halfway over. We're getting through it. And we're getting bag 6 and we're done. We're close. And then I have to go on Bricklink tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to have to go on Bricklink tomorrow and order a bunch of parts to replace all of the parts that crack. I should. No, you know what? No, I'm going to make a list. I'm going to contact LEGO customer service. And I'm going to say, I bought your set brand new in box. All of these pieces cracked. I want replacements. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through their parts and pieces thing or whatever. That's the way to do it, right? I shouldn't have to spend money on it, right? Made to be played. I think I like, not trying to be mean about it, but like, right? Like I'm kind of entitled to some replacement parts here, if anything. Gotta get my replacement parts. I never request replacement parts, but I think it's time. I think it's time to get my cash in on my insurance on that. I'm just gonna order every part from the set again from LEGO replacement. Be like, yeah, it all cracked, every piece. Some of them have cracks I can't even see on the underside. Just got to be replaced. Oh, very nice, Brickmaster. Yeah, 23 was last year I went to Brick Fair. Yeah, working on it, Java. It's a work in progress. Just getting like test prints done and things, you know. All right. So I think, oh yeah, look at that. Look at that corner. Brutal. That one is also cracked there. Yeah, I think one person on Whatnot on a Friday or Saturday rather, I'll just put it in someone random's order. I think that's what's gonna happen. That's what'll happen to bag 4. No, I got you, Java. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be soon enough. I'm hoping for July 1st. Like we've got all the parts in, all the tests were done today, I think, like all of them. So we should have pretty close to a final product. So just waiting on Jared to give me the update, I guess. The PK droid scene was scrapped. All right, let me screenshot that and I'll come back to that. So it was like, is it a deleted scene? Fearless Food with the $2. Thank you, Fearless Food. Come on, hype for M&R Brickwater. That's crazy. You guys are insane. All right. Fearless Food with $2. He says, what's the best way to clean dusty sets? I always used 501 viewers. Yes. I always used like I would use a sock and I would just like manually clean between the studs and like dust it out. A lot of people said, I was going to say, open up a chat, obviously, a paintbrush, a toothbrush, a makeup brush, you know, any of those brushes with a lot of like nice small bristles will get in between the gaps and get all the dust out. So I just always used a sock, but that, you know, you can totally use a lot of other items there, but definitely something small that you can get in between the studs. That's important. Yeah, I probably one of the brushes would be ideal. There is a way to remove yellow off bricks. You have to like not bleach it, but you're gonna want to look that up. I've never done it. I know it can be done. I know there's people that make guides for it to like unyellow Lego stuff, but that's not something I've ever bothered with. So you have to look that up. But it can be done. It can be done. Toothbrush is a terrible idea. All right, well, maybe not the toothbrush you use on a day-to-day basis, but like, come on. The makeup brushes would come in all sizes. They were the best. Ask my ex. Well, are you just giving out the extras? All right, looks like Indiana's going to win. All right, good. We're on bag 5. Bag 4 is just hanging out here. You missed it. You had to be here. It's just you had to be here. You know, it's the only way to explain it. I can't believe this is taking me this long to build. I need to clean up my act. Q-tip, but like the Q-tip you like work through, so like it'll get dirty so fast that you can't really clean much more with it. You know, it feels wasteful to use that many Q-tips. So I prefer using something that's like reusable. You know. Thank you, Cash, man. Do you have the NBA Lego sets? I've got a couple of the NBA figures. I have the Celtics Antoine Walker and Paul Pierce figures, but I don't think I have any of the sets. Air dusters, I'm not a fan of. They don't really get like the base layer of dust. You still have to scrape that off, I think. And they just blow the dust in the air. I mean, I guess if you take the sets outside or something to get rid of the dust, make sure it's not, just recirculated, basically. I'll just fall back on stuff. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of air dusters, but you could do that. Wouldn't you break more parts in trying to replace the cracked ones? Possibly, but a lot of the cracked ones are surface. So that's what I'm hoping to, get. A washcloth works. Yeah, a lot of good options in chat, I think, for you. So hopefully you got a lot of good inspiration. You can try out a couple and see what works best for you. What are your thoughts on Wings of Redemption getting a divorce? This is how I find out. Are you serious? Wings of Redemption is getting a divorce? Jordy Jordan? Unlimited UAV? I was in a COD lobby with him once. Advanced Warfare release night. Unlimited dash UAV or whatever his name was. I was so excited. Good times. But yeah. Man. I thought they had a good thing. That sucks. Well, didn't they have some big spat like 6 months ago on a Keemstar thing? I think I remember that. So I guess with that, I think that was like pretty, like he like pushed his wife, or it was something I was like, oh, you don't do that, So I guess with that in mind, I'm not surprised. Shane Gillis is hilarious. Yeah, I guess with that in mind, I'm not surprised. But I don't know what the like reason, I guess, behind it is. No one really explained it here, but he pushed her. Yeah. Can't really do that. So, I'm just surprised it's taken this long, I suppose, to come to that conclusion. What the heck? This is how the back opens? I never knew this. That's crazy. Hold on, I'll show you guys. Get this super chat out of the way. There we go. Look at that. I had no idea the back opened. Is that on the back of the box at all? Oh, it is. I'm just stupid. All right, cool. I didn't realize it. It's neat, I guess. I mean, it's just a cop out for the fact that your interior back here is too small to do anything else, but it is a good workaround. MP40 is the best weapon in COD. I guess it depends on the COD. It was really good in Blackout. Oh my god, I think slapped, no attachments. Ooh, the sound, the feel. Oh boy, nifty. That's a good word. I'll try to remember and use that in the review. Oh, you got this nifty little function here in the back. All right, there we go. This 2x4s, 1x4s, yeah. I want ice cream so bad, but not tonight. Have to be another day. I want to go to Cold Stone or something, dude. The waffle cones. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds so good. Too bad it's definitely closed now. Tough. Plus, I've already eaten too much, so can't do it. But also, like, I don't know if you guys are on the Cold Stone, or not Cold Stone, the Dairy Queen method. Dairy Queen's fire. You get the M&M, not McFlurry, but Blizzard, and no chocolate sauce, and it's so much better than a vanilla M&M McFlurry. Oh my god, it's night and day. McFlurries, I don't get anymore. They're so bad now. They also changed the cup, bro. Like that ruined it. And then I also discovered that Dairy Queen has a better version of a McFlurry, where they actually what do you call? They break up the M&Ms and mix them in, and it's so much better. It's just so much better. So much better. The gaps are crazy on the side. Or did I mess this up? I did. Oops. That's a problem for me. Ooh, that's bad on both sides, huh? Oh boy, that's a big problem for me. Ooh. The spoons are awful too. Yeah. Nah, Dairy Queen just clears now, so it's all right. McDonald's had its time. It's over. Hang them up. I can't believe that piece didn't just snap in half or something. All right, well, we got that now. Build the next one here. You know, I didn't actually watch the last 3 episodes of Andor. Venator Worst 650. You don't want to miss out on it. It's a nice big model. I think it would be worth its full price if the Captain Rex was actually the quality you would expect for $650. And it's such a small thing, right? Like, it's something that would cost them $1 more to do. But to me, it makes a big difference on a $650 purchase, whether or not that extra dollar of your value is given to you, right? That matters. It's kind of a slap in the face to not have that. So I don't think you should pay full price for it. I think like Black Friday this year, it'll probably be on some sort of sale. So I would probably what do we call it? I'd probably wait for a sale. Probably wait for a sale. All right, 1x2. UCS MTT with 300 B1s would be cool. I think canonically an MTT holds 120 droids. Someone just commented that on my video like a week ago. Not even. I read it. And pretty sure it's 120. Is that right, guys? 120, 130, 126. So it's somewhere in that range. I don't have any thoughts on Red Dead Redemption. I don't play it. Never played it. Lots of droids, yeah. But it's like a number that they could do, I think. Like it feels feasible for a UCS MTT that they could do 120. 112, 120. So someone can Google it, I guess, and come back and be like, I got it. But Yeah, I think it's somewhere in that range, man. It can scale. Yeah, the UCS scale, I think it would work. So yeah, you get a $600 MTT, and you get 120 battle droids. Like a lot of people are saying yes for that. All right, the stab I don't think is the greatest, but let's find out. Worst to first ice cream places is crazy. It's 112. Okay, beautiful. Yo, thank you, Chandler. Appreciate the kind words. Lego is lazy. Yeah, they're cheap and lazy. Cheap a lot of the time, which sucks, because they make so much money and they post every year about how they make so much money. Pretty wild. So, yeah, that's infuriating, right? Oh no, we couldn't do this because our budget wouldn't allow for it. Yes, we did just post record profits for the fifth year in a row. What do you mean? It's the seeing like having those things both being said simultaneously is the craziest thing to me. There we go. Finish that on top. I'm gonna need to reassess what builds I can do on live stream. I did not realize this would take me 3.5 hours. Lego makes 400K a year. You wouldn't understand. I know. Lego makes 400K a year, and I don't. So it's pretty obvious. 4 hours is insane. Why would it take me 4 hours? I get like the only reason it's taking me so long is because I'm streaming though too. So Thunder on a 9-2 run, cut the lead to what? 28. 9-2 run, Pacers call timeout. Bleeds down to 28. The crowd's going great. I just heard another piece crack. I think I have to let it settle, and then in the morning I'll check what piece is cracked and find out what I need to order. I think I literally have to let it settle with all the pieces put together now. So it's gonna have to happen. You know where I've been in a while? Olive Garden. I need that. It's been a minute. I've probably had 3 dozen pieces crack. Stopped counting. It's probably like 3 dozen though. It's been very bad. I suppose it should have been expected, but I was just hoping I'd get away with it, Bro, this is the wildest bag. Like, this is what you're building this bag picture. It's like random pieces of a ghostly Lego set that's missing. That's pretty wild looking. All right, bag 6. It's going to complete the MTT. Oh, all right. Let's finish this up. Oh. It's my goldfish, at least. It could explode overnight. I'll probably have to put it outside. Yeah, I'm definitely going to review this when I'm done. All right. There's so many pieces. Oh, my God. I'm so ready to be done. No, this would be a 2-hour build if I was actually not reading chat and interacting and I was just listening to music or a podcast. I would definitely have built this in 2 hours. Time to add our Spring-loaded shooters on. Here we go. Big step coming up. Well, this is going to crack into pieces. Should I sell my 2017 A-list Sakura? Will it go down in value? It probably will go down in value because they're releasing a new one, which should be just as good as the old one, unless the pupils are removed, in which case then there would still be a reason to want the old one, I guess. Obviously, the Clone Wars one is different, but 2017 specifically. Yeah, it might go down in value a little. Look, unless you are the type of person that only wants to have one A-list Sakura in your collection, and you plan on buying the new MTT and you're going to get the new one, then to me, there's no reason to sell your old one. I think I think people do this a little bit where they're too worried about the value of a thing like that. In A-list Sakura's case, right? I'm just going to pick some random numbers. I don't know exactly what she's worth. I don't know what every figure's worth all the time. But let's say she's worth $20 right now. And let's say because a new one comes out, now she's going to be worth $15. You're wasting so much time thinking about $5. You gotta think bigger. So, yeah, I wouldn't overly concern yourself with something like that. If you only want to have one Ayla, yeah, sell your old one, get the new one if you were planning to buy it anyway, get the new one, and you'll have that extra money to put towards it, right? That extra $15, $20, whatever she ends up selling for, right? If you don't plan on buying the new one, then it shouldn't matter to you whether your Ayla is worth $5 or $500 because you're keeping the one. What's up, Dayleno? So what's up, Roaming Lego? Welcome in. Have your thoughts on this MTT changed yet? Nope, they got worse because every piece cracked while I was building it. I didn't expect to be, wooed by this build. So, but I'm not done with it yet, so we'll see. Bag 4 is not coming up next. Good point. Thank you. Get that fixed. Top 5 UCS sets. You're going to want to go to my worst to first UCS sets video. You can see them all in order, bro. It's not the set's fault. It's Lego's. Well, it's not the set's fault that it's bad. It's Lego's. I agree. It's a quality issue. It's not necessarily the build, the design type of thing. I agree. I will not hold it against the set that a bunch of the pieces crack. Trust me. In my review, I probably won't even talk about it, frankly. It's not really a consideration when I think about if it's a good build or not, or whether the features work or not. But it does suck, and it's, yeah, hashtag made to be played. If you know, you know. Ryan, coming from someone with autism who loves Lego Star Wars, do you also have autism? No, I do not have autism. But yeah, not something that I'm dealing with, I guess. I don't know how to word that. How many pieces cracked? I would say at least 3 dozen, probably more. It's got to be more, but I stopped counting because it's not worth counting. It'll make me feel bad if I count them. I'm gonna have to know when I actually go and replace them. So I'll have a number. Maybe if you next time I go live or something, just ask me again, like how many pieces because I probably won't mention it in the review. Just ask me how many pieces I replaced on the MTT, and I'll hopefully be able to remember and have a number for you. But sell me your extra Bobcorn next year. For how much? Show all crack. Yeah, what if the whole review they're all that's even funnier. They're all cracked, but I say nothing about it. That might be worth doing. I think that says everything it needs to say without saying a word. What's that? I told you, Kiki's ain't it. It's first watch. It's first watch or nothing. Of course I miss opposing box arts on battle packs. I'm a LEGO Star Wars fan. Of course I complain about helmet holes because they suck. They look terrible. Of course I miss box arts on UCS sets. It was just better. Yeah, they really are going to leave a big gap there. That's what I thought, but gotta be sure. I think reviewing this with all the cracked pieces is so hilarious without saying anything about it. I'm a really big fan of that idea. I think I'm going to have to. We're at like 3 dozen cracked parts. I'm not actually counting, but just a guesstimate. It's probably about it. It's been there. It's been a lot of creaks and moans and cracks, and it's definitely not good. Meant to be broken instantly out of the box. Yes, we fixed it. The silent review, and you just hear like the cracking and creaking of the set with the microphone just up close to it. That'd be actually great. Did we use the sail bars? No. It looks like the design for the sail bar, like window sticker, but it's not. It's not the same. It looks very close. It's very close. Should have built ATSD. I'm so the ATST UCS ATST review, dude. Oh my god, that's the intro for that's a banger. I thought I like did it so well. It's so good. The intro for this is also pretty good, as I'll discuss more about like how I think it's the first set that was actually bad in a way. Am I going to review any Republic Brick sets in the near future? I want to do the Kashyyyk set. I've had it here for a while. I've been meaning to get to it. It just keeps getting put on the back burner. So I do intend to review more. I do not think they'll ever remake the dropship in ATOT, but that's my... It's certainly not impossible. They've done a lot of things recently that I thought they would never do. So I think it is a possibility, I guess, at the end of the day. But I've generally been in the camp of thinking it won't happen. But never say never. Anything can happen any year. And with the way they've been downscaling things, I could do it for like $300 and it wouldn't be like, you know what I mean? The sticker or the sticker shock wouldn't be there. What did I do wrong? Got it. Beautiful. In August, Wave, what do you think the best improvement that LEGO made? If you could have been more specific, would have been nice, I guess. But I think the UCS, I haven't seen the UCS MTT, I guess, but I think that one will be the most improved build from its prior version. Like the original one's really nice. I love it. Very, very nostalgic to me. But I think with modern techniques and $200, you can do a lot with a UCS ATSD. So I'm very, very, very excited about that. Land return win. That's hilarious. Am I watching the finals? No, I'm here streaming, building. I checked out of basketball the second Jason Tatum towards ACL, bro. I was out. I'm done. Not watching. can't do it. Too much pain. Got too much else to do anyway. Or I'd rather be playing COD. one of those things, you know. Not a dog guy. Don't have a dog. Don't really want a dog. Never into animals. So also they would destroy my Legos for sure. No, dog, not job. Jesus, Stone. Oh. I made a video all about the 2026 set rumors with all my thoughts and opinions on them, but I mean, they sound realistic. It's probably the best. Oh, there's another cracked piece. It's probably the best way to think about it from my perspective. They're rumors, though, so who knows? Oh, come on. I don't play Mario Kart. I play one game. COD. That's it. If it's not Bounty Hunter Pursuit, I don't want it. Fair. Reasonable. Oh, Jesus. Well, I guess you can't tilt this model around or everything will fall out. That's cool. Awesome. No, I like it. Yes, I do want to have trouble getting the stap out. I was really just thinking about how much fun that would be. Wall hacks is crazy. Oh yeah, I have played with you. That's right, we have played. You're not very good. Yeah, guys, Jedi Stone bad at COD. It's all right. He's still a good dude. Can't all be cracked. All right. Ah, he admits it. Hey, it's better to admit when you have a problem, right? It's the only way to improve. I'm a zombies guy, good at killing bots. Fair. I miss Bag 4. No, Bag 4 is still here. It's right there. It'll never go away. I'll keep it on my microphone forever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. There we go. Right, I wiped the floor with you in COD. I only use the MP4. None of you would wipe the floor with me in COD. I've been waiting to do we're meaning to do a like viewer stream thing where it's like me versus viewers until someone beats me and then like they win whatever Lego set it is. Whether it's I don't know if a UCS vendor is too much to put up for this sort of thing, but like me versus viewers until someone wins and the winner gets the new MTT or something. Something still reasonably valuable, but also not like half of $1,000 or 2/3 of $1,000. So I would love to do that. I think that'd be a great community event. Absolute blast of a time. We just have to figure out how to like get people in the game or like what the order of who would get to go next basically every time, what the order would be. What's up, Kevin? Do I think we'll ever get another 212 battle pack? I mean, yes, given some infinite timeline in the next 20, 30 years, yeah, we'll get another one. As a lot of things like that, when it's like a common trooper type, like stormtroopers, rebel troopers, clone troopers, like at some point eventually it will happen. Now, whether or not it'll happen anytime in the immediate future, you know, far less likely, I suppose. But the more time you give it, the more likely it is. Yeah, UCS Django is worth it, other than the Boba Fett figure, which is buns. But if you can look past that, you're having a good time. Assassin's Creed Battle Pack remake. I don't think we want that one. That one's not happening on my watch. The best Separatist vehicle Lego made, 2007 MTT. Unless that's not Separatist, or yeah, it's got to be Trade Federation, I guess. The new Clone Wars MTT might be given it a run for its money, but the 2009 AAT, that's a beautiful set. So one of those maybe. What does that mean? FUT. What does that mean? Regulated. Playscale Venator remake. I don't think it will happen within the decade, because I've gone through this line of thinking before on like the Q&A, like up and down. I don't know, regulated up and down. What does that mean? I'm still not picking up what you're putting down. So basically Lego does a Star Destroyer-esque set every few years, and with that type of set, they only have one out at a time. So if you go way back, 2006 Star Destroyer, out for a couple years, retires. 2009 Venator, out for a couple years, retires. 2014, although there might have been another one I'm missing, but 2014 certainly. New Star Destroyer, out for a couple years, retires. 2017, the Snoke's Super Star Destroyer, whatever it is, from The Last Jedi, out for a couple years. Oh, sorry, there's bag right here. Didn't go anywhere. Out for a couple years, retires. 2021 comes around, and we get the Moff Gideon light cruiser, which is basically a Star Destroyer type of set, and that's out for a couple years, retires. And now we have the Star Destroyer that came out this summer. That's going to be out for a couple years. It's going to retire, and when that retires, I think we're going to get Thrawn Star Destroyer from the new movie. And so then maybe after that one, the Venator would be the next one to fill that gap come 2030, 2031, 2030, somewhere in that range. So that's kind of the pathway to a new Playscale Venator. It's a long way away in my eyes. It's not happening anytime soon. Because, and until proven otherwise, historically at least, Lego doesn't make two Star Destroyer type sets at the same time. They have always been standalone. I'm just telling you how it is. 2030. Play your cards. Make sure you don't, do anything stupid. You got to be alive for it. 5 years. There we go. Of course, Noble Bricks. Appreciate it. The Malevolence. The Malevolence is not a Star Destroyer set. It's the Malevolence. Very different. It's just not the same. It is kind of a capital ship, but yeah. But it was also still separate. 3020 is 5 years away. Okay. 2030. 2030, 2030, 2030, 2030. World War 3 or GTA 6. Oh, Jesus. Who knows? Does it weird you out that 500 people are watching you build Legos? No, I enjoy chatting. So, not really. I've done it long enough too where I don't think about that. So, I just not really a thought that crosses my mind at all. $1K likes on the stream. That's sick. What's the deal with the unicorn thing? Oh, he really doesn't know, guys. When Lego did their May 4th stream, like this year, like I don't know, 2 months ago, month and a half ago, on the Lego.com like live stream chat, if you typed in M&R, it would be replaced with unicorns. So, got a new nickname. You know what I mean? So Lego is that scared they didn't want anyone to put my name in their chat. They like that. Is that not insane? Because it's insane, right? No, like on their live stream on Lego.com. Yes, there's like the live chat, and they were like, yeah, that's how they censored my name with the unicorns. It was great, good time. That's how they treat their biggest fans. Like it's crazy. It's been like that for years, though. I'm used to it. It was not a shocker, you know. Sith Infiltrator comparison, like late this year. Chinese censorship treatment is crazy. That's a good one, Joey. That's a good one. No, I know. You're fine. You gotta learn somehow. If you weren't there, you weren't there. It's okay. We can't all be there. Can't be there for everything. God dang it. At least this opens easily, I guess. New TIE Defender could probably happen with the Ahsoka show or Ahsoka movie coming up, whatever, or Mando movie, whatever Thrawn is in with any relevance to that. Yes, definitely on the table. That's where it would come from, though. I don't think we'll just get a random like Rebels version. You know, would be cool though. Would love a good extended universe one again. Classic 2010 vibes. Although I hated that set when it came out. I bought it anyway. I was like, I don't like this set. And I bought it. I'm like, why did I buy this? This is dumb. And I've grown to love it. But it was definitely a set that I used to really dislike. The front of this looks atrocious. Oh my goodness. I had no idea. Oh, they really hide that well. Look at like the bottom half of the front. Ugh. Ew, what's that? Ew, brother, what's that? Now we gotta add wheels. Ew, brother, ew. Nah, it looks horrible. It's not smooth at all. It's brutal. Why does LEGO not make separatist capital ships? I don't know. They probably just don't think it'll sell very well. Would be the kind of standard answer I could give you. Otherwise, kind of a shoulder shrug might do the job. No, missing a piece, happens. We'll figure it out. Oh, they definitely like money. They like money so much that they cut expenses on LEGO Star Wars to maximize profits instead of actually just treating it like the theme that it is, their best-selling theme, and putting more money into it to make it even better. Oh, they do. All right, we're gonna find this piece that went missing. $21. Can you do something for me? Oh, there it is.
You hit a little rich flex for me. 21.
Gunship recolor video, far more likely than Rivendell. UCS Ewing. Could happen one day. Definitely a set to add to that Rebel fleet that they've got. So I think that especially would make it more likely. Could happen next. Honestly, could happen next year. Rogue One 10th year anniversary. I didn't really think that, but I mean, they could do it. They've got the figures too already. I don't know if they did UCS scale. I wonder if it's at $300 and it's like Django's, for example, because sometimes UCS scale is like the A-wing where minifigs aren't going to be in play for something like that in UCS scale. But certainly the U-wing could theoretically at UCS scale be minifig scale. And so then you've already got a lot of figures and things that you would use for that. Is it minifig scale at a UCS scale, like reasonably at $300 or so? Does that actually work or no? Do it like the UCS gunship and include a orange Rebel pilot, and you call it a Rogue One pilot. Doubles as something. I don't know. You do something stupid like that too. The set had 6 bags, 6 numbers, and then there were 2 bag 3s. All right, it's finally done. Oh my god. It took 3.5 hours. Awesome. I really thought this was going to take me 2, and I'd be done at 9 o'clock. Or 9:30, I guess. Regardless, it's been a fun time. I'm going to have to grab the other ones. See it side by side. Come on, lock in. Like off or something. There we go. All right, 36 cracked pieces, 1/2 bottle of Coke, 3/4 a bag of goldfish. Make it a full bag. And we got a finished build. If I drop this off the table, it would shatter into about 2,000 pieces. And this set is only 950 pieces. All right, preserved for future generations, bag 4. That hits hard. That's good. Back when they were proud of their minifigs. Although I've got something to say about the Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon in this set, but I don't know what they were doing. I don't know how it happened. But anyway, let's grab the other MTTs. Is it as bad as I always thought? Thank you, Tank Dempsey, with the $2. Says, when is the 2010 Turbo Tank review? Raiders? Soon, because I had this and the ATSD that I was going to build. Those right here. So Turbo Tank, ATSD, MTT. I've got this MTT built now. Got the other MTT built. The ATSD I've got unboxed to build tomorrow. And then the 3 Turbo Tanks are next after that. So that 2010 Turbo Tank is coming very soon. The review ideally will be before August 1st. This thing is tiny. Holy crap. So the new one shouldn't be as tiny. The new one should be a little bit bigger. But thank you again for the $2. Should be about 5 studs longer. So you're gonna have a longer body, which I think is gonna really open it up. Really open it up. Another stream tomorrow, maybe. But I don't know. I don't want to spend another 3.5 hours building an ATSD, and that one doesn't have numbered bags. So is being a YouTuber my full-time job? It is. It has been since 2018. So very fortunate for that. But yeah, obviously took a lot of years to get to that. But yeah, it is my full-time job. All right. Yeah, new Star shirt is awesome. A little small, but awesome. All right. Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water lately, Andy, honestly. I think a lot. I just ran out yesterday. I gotta get more bottles. For today. 2007. Where did it go? What happened to the other MTT? Oh no, there it is. It's just so tiny. Wow. Ugh. All right, let's figure this out. How am I going to do this? Let me get some stuff out of the way. This is your captain speaking. Please be seated with your seatbelt buckled. We're about to open bag 4 again. It was cold in here. All right. 2007 is just so girthy. Oh my goodness. You would think this is the evolution. It's insane. Wow. So it's the same size as 2000, which I really probably should have known, but it's hard to. It's gonna be hard to show just because I'm on the computer laptop camera here. So I'm trying to get you the best angle I can. Obviously, I'm gonna make a full-fledged comparison video of these. So weigh them. Go stand on the scale with them. I don't have a scale here. So 2000, the 2000 is brutal, right? Like we got green, we got tan, we got grays. Surprised they didn't throw some blue in there for good measure. Yeah, 2000 pretty rough. So you go from 2000 to 2007, like might be the most insane. I don't know. We gotta research this. The Falcon was also a pretty big jump from 2000 to 2004. The Falcon got way better. A lot of sets in this era did get way better, but this is one that I think stands out as one of the like most insane, like holy crap, they're not even the same thing type of set like improvements. Like they went from this to this. I don't even have to say anything. Like that's absurd. Like you don't understand. You weren't there. Summer 2007. Had to have this. I remember one dude had like 20 on Brickshelf or something, or on YouTube. He had like 20 of these. Oh my god. So jealous. So got my Josh Block hat on, yeah. I've had these both built on my shelf for 6 months. So like it's not like a surprise to me, I guess, but it is. You want to play ranked, Jared? I'll get on ranked right now for an hour. I got an hour in me. Captain of New York at your service. When's my next one on stream? Saturday. Come on, you know you want to play. We can stream it too. All right, so crazy. Thank you, Mr. Be Better, for the $2. Says Ryan 2v2. That means Brickworld Chicago, I hope. He says winner takes most expensive fig. 2v2 what? John's Bricks with the $2 says get on ranked. Did you call me? I did. Let's get on ranked. All right, so then you have that, and then you go from that 2007 beauty to this little it just like makes you feel bad. Basketball. I'd be down for some basketball. More than an hour? More than an hour, what? So look at the front. This is what I mean, the front. Like, look at how it's like just there's a gap here. Why is there a gap? I guess I got to make sure it's not accurate. I'm going to check before I review it, I suppose. But like, you can see right through it. There's gaps. We'll see. We'll see. Versus like clean on the front, right? I don't know. The side, you can see right through this MTT. You see me? You can see right through it. Absurd. Let's do the other test here. Ready? Oh, we can't see through it. Oh, that's funny. That's a funny one. I feel so low down here. Disgusting. Yeah, disgusting. That's a massive size difference. That's what she said. John's first with the 199. It says enemy job application inbound. That looks like a baseball cap all of a sudden. How tall am I? 5'11". Rating out of 5 for each. I feel like the 2000 version you shouldn't even rate because, like, first of its kind, very early, like, it gets slack, right? It was as good as it could be at its time. Either way, I haven't played with this 2014 one yet, so I haven't, like, I don't know how all the features and functions work and things. We'll just go based on looks. We'll go based on looks. 1 or 0 out of 5. Pick your poison there. This is clearly very bad. Horrible. Obviously, for its time, it was the best they had done. 0. Probably considering what they could do today, this would be a 4. And I think the new turbo tank, new MTT really shows that. That they can really make a really nice contour and everything. You make it look really nice. So, does that make sense? Probably a 4. This is probably, they could probably do better now, right? Obviously. This, a 2 is probably being generous. But I think I would give it a 2. Look at the detail with the crack sticker here. I don't know. Were the designers responsible for the 2000 MTT colorblind? I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know how. I can't wait to review. This one's cool. Like, it's got some. Hold on. All right. Thank you, Nico. Have a good night, man. Look at this. Watch this. Oh, let me remember how it's done. Oh, shoot. How is it done? Oh, right. Bro skipped a super chat. All right, relax, John. $1.99 from Lane. Thank you very much. Says, who's winning Game 7 of the finals? The Halaban. Hope that answers your question. I hope so. It'd be funny. I also kind of would like to see Miles Turner win just because he's also a LEGO fan. Would be kind of cool, I guess. That and the editor that I hired, like I've said, also likes the Pacers. So those are kind of my rooting interests. Harry Potter set. Looks like a Harry Potter hut, doesn't it? Kind of does. Holy smokes, says John. Chandler with the $5. Thank you, Chandler. He says, I'm telling you, they threw together the most random bricks to get it past development and then forgot to recolor it. Yeah, honestly, it feels like a prototype version that they didn't get the new colors for pieces yet for. That's so fair. It's such a good, yeah. 2014 MTT was a warning shot. No, really, though. Mateo Hans found missing is crazy. Mateo just submitted the new vlog to me at the beginning of the stream, so we're gonna have I have to check up on the new vlog after. I gotta make sure it's good to go, get the thumbnail done, get it uploaded for Saturday at noon. Cad Bane dual rumor, yeah, I didn't see that one before my rumor video that I filmed the other day, but I think that one also makes sense. It's a little bit late, but they do sets well after peak times all the time. So anyway, these things are tiny. Oh my god, it's so crazy. Anyway, I would love to get an hour of COD ranked in or less, depending on how badly it goes with John. So that's going to be it. 4 years late. Yeah, they do things well later all the time. All the time. They didn't do the Mos Eisley Cantina Master Builder series until 40 years after the movie came out. UCS MTT or ATT, sorry, and MTT. But I think both those are very much on the table. I think that Ewing, a lot of stuff that I think will happen in the next 5 or 10 years. That's going to be pretty cool. So I'm very excited about that. I think that's something to be excited for about LEGO Star Wars is kind of the range of things that we're going to be getting. The quality, hopefully it gets better, but if the last 4 years is any indication, it won't. They don't care. So we'll see. But yeah, do the top door panels snap off your 2007 one? No. Let's talk about these. Seem to work very well. These aren't like doors or anything. These doors open, close, open, close. Lego said 2007 is made for kids, but okay, what? I mean, obviously it's a toy first, but a toy can it can both be a toy and look phenomenal. Like that's been proven time and time and time and time and time again. What did I do? Uh-oh. Well, I can't close it back, I guess. What the heck? What did I do? Actually, what the heck? It won't close. I broke it somehow. I don't know what I did. It's good now, but something's messed up. Chinese finger trap door. Yeah, pretty good. Fixed a piece of art, Ryan. What do you mean piece of art? It's a 3 out of 5 now. That's crazy. All right. Well, yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna build my ATST, but I don't think I'm gonna stream building it. I'm not wearing that. I look like a chef hat now. I don't think I'm gonna stream building it, but yeah, it's been a really fun stream. I'm probably gonna stream more on YouTube now, more often. I used to stream so much. I mean, anyone that's been following me for 6 years probably remembers. I would stream once a week, a few times a month, whatever. So we'll see. It's just been a while, and usually I'm like just gotta get it built. But we'll see. No more Josh Block now. 2014 MTT review will not be tomorrow. I have to order. I've got to decide if I'm going to order new parts, but slim chance. Let's just say that. How about slim chance? I don't know what we'll do. Probably do some shorts. So, yeah, I don't know, Aaron. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all chatting the whole stream, all the likes, the super chats, the memberships, and John's Frick best part inventory way better than Blackwell. Oh, let me screen that. Send it to him. That's funny. Of course, Aaron. Of course. Let me send this to him real quick. Keep streaming. What do you want me to just come upstairs? All right, just wrapping up my MTT stream. The build is done. Looks so cool. Oh, sorry, no, the 2007 one looks so cool. That one's tiny, but looks better than 2000, I guess. And yeah, gonna wrap up the stream here. Wrapping up the stream here, and gonna probably go play some COD with John, unless he's gonna flake on me. We'll see. Is he gonna flake, chat? You guys think he's gonna flake? Stream COD? I don't know about that. I just want to play for an hour and chill. I'm on stream for way too long. So, all right, no, I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Have a great night, and see you. How long can I like not move and pretend it's frozen? I can have an outro video. Oh, I need to do that.